Alright, welcome back to Dragon Heist. Don't have everyone here, but they'll arrive when they arrive.
Who we missed? Oh, Dean and Aaron.
Dean's taking a shower because he just got home, and Aaron said he's got to pick up some things, so he's going to be late. So.
Whatever.
Absolutely bloody ridiculous. How dare they?
Absolutely ridiculous donkulous.
Many of us are eating food, so welcome to that ASMR.
And I'm driving.
He is hands-free, people. He's hands-free.
Don't lie to them.
I wish y'all could see. I literally have this one rare moment where there's 3 dogs on my bed and no one's mad at anyone.
Oh my god. Turn the camera on.
I'm trying.
As soon as the camera turns on, they're all going to scatter.
Yeah.
I bet.
Like, people are watching me.
How dare they? How dare they?
There we go. Aww. Oh.
I'm sad that I can't see this.
Well, you can watch the stream back.
Doggo. Doggos. Doggo and doggo. Doggo and doggo.
Alright, who's got journals?
Well, anybody else?
I can make one up. First?
Yeah, you go first, because I'm eating, and I'll do mine after I'm finished.
Well, I'll eat 'em, but I guess I will.
I would do a journal, but that would be from the point of view of the villain, and that would be spoilers.
Oh, come on. Why not?
Through much painstaking planning, we found ourselves back for the third time at the specific nobleman's estate. And just like always, plans did not go according. We had Asuka and Slyra go around front and try and do a distraction for us while we infiltrated through the back stealthily. And we kind of just got interrupted by a raid that involved griffins and a bunch of guards. And yeah, there's a bunch of dead people. Really don't know what's going on. Just hope no one saw any of us, cause we're screwed. That's really all that happened. So it's short.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, we spent like 2 hours planning.
Yeah, last session was planning central to do something that didn't work.
I mean, truth be told, most of your characters don't know the full extent of Bernard telling the authorities all the shit.
This is true. And the only person that does is a goblin with an intelligence score of 7. Who ain't gonna say shit.
Just smart enough to rat you out.
I mean, they know you went told them things, but they don't know that Barnabas Blastwind came to see you next day.
Because I just freaking stopped him at the door and then closed it before anybody looked through. Yeah, so Bernard's one, I guess I should do a journal. Well, this is a most unfortunate turn of events. After much deliberating and planning on what should have been a successful incursion into the Graalhund villa, we arrive only to find that everybody inside is dead, and the authorities are coming in as we go. Shortly after they arrive, the Griffin Cavalry is called, and we decided to beat a rather hasty retreat because I do not wish to get on the wrong side of the law, and I'm sure nobody else in the group wishes to deal with griffins. It's most peculiar, and I do wonder what could have possibly have killed the entire Graalhund family. I hope whatever it is has not got our names as well. But at least we can move on to something else. I do have a mission from the Greyhound once again to deal with and talk to a dragon that resides in the bay. It should be interesting to speak with one so noble as a metallic. I look forward to it greatly. Scene.
Very nice. Do you have a bullshit one from the car, Ian?
Yeah, sure. How do I sound, though? I think I'm going through a poor signal area.
You sound fine to me.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we can hear you well enough.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad we spent all that time planning just for everybody in the house to be dead and then things blow up as we start leaving.
We say he's able to be heard, and then instantly he starts his thing and fades to nothingness.
I can
God
hear
damn
him.
it.
I can hear him, no problem.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear
okay.
him.
Or is it me?
I think it's you, Flu.
I guess they do.
Oh, fuck. Okay, my bad. I'll be quiet now.
Well, suffice to say, we did not infiltrate the Growlin Villa, and we did not learn anything else about the Nimblewright or the Stone of Galore. And now I'm running down the streets, talking to myself, while trying to make sure that I don't get arrested by the guards on suspicion of the biggest murder. In the meantime, while we try to figure out what the hell happened there, I guess we still got a job to talk to a dragon. Which, I mean, you know, what could possibly go wrong with that? I mean, it's not like it's a gigantic elemental breathing flying lizard thing that could bite you in half in a single snap. I think I need to go lie down. Scene.
Woohoo! Reb, do I have to ask? Or can I assume?
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
Hey. Oscar?
I don't have anything this week. I don't remember much.
Alright. So, we left last session with everyone leaving the Girlhound Villa because, you know, the cops be there and there's shit happening. So I assume you all make your way back to the tavern or your respective residences for the night. I don't know if anyone wants to talk about what happened or what might have happened. Any roleplay?
I mean,
I would like the people who actually saw the bodies to talk, but that's
yeah, saying I didn't see anything like that happened at the front.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all reconvene at the tavern because that's your go-to spot if shit goes south.
But now it sort of looks over at Oscar and Slyra and like, so, what the hell happened and why was the Griffin Cavalry summoned?
Well, first, nobody came to the door, despite our brilliant disguises. And hold up while I enter my house.
When we tried to enter, there were already guards on their way in. We just followed in behind them.
And then the guy, whose name I totally didn't just forget, shouted inside asking if anybody was still alive. And nobody was, I guess, because they didn't hear anything.
There weren't any responses.
and then I
And
decided to leave.
griffins.
They called for a griffin cavalry. They shot up the flare. So I guess it was a pretty grisly scene on the inside. And then I left.
We'll say,
Because I
Dean,
didn't
you had your
stick around.
familiar in there.
Yeah. What was the explosion we heard?
Oscar just shrugs.
Yeah, I don't know. Things just exploded. I guess maybe the Nimblewright left a trap or...
Yeah, was there another fireball? Isn't the Nimblewright known for that?
That is what they were investigating.
Yeah.
I sent
it's the
my
fireball guy.
familiar in, but it didn't survive.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
Familiar. She can resummon it.
Kid doesn't know that.
Yeah, no, Lyra tells Kid. It's like, you don't need to feel sorry. It can come back.
Is it the same snake?
Yeah.
Or do you just like replace the snake like every time it dies?
It's not like a
That'd be
real
more-
snake. It's like a spirit that becomes physical, if that makes sense.
What?
Yeah, it's
No.
weird.
No, it doesn't.
Don't worry, kid. It's just a snake.
Okay, I'm over it.
Is there...
He's already forgotten what was being said.
Is Asuka acting cagey about it, or is she being, like, nonchalant?
She's just nonchalant, like, what ifs, just another day in Waterdeep.
Just nearly killed a bunch of people.
You know.
As you do.
What did you all find in the back?
Nothing.
Yeah, we didn't get to do anything.
Everything went chaotic before we could infiltrate. We literally took 2 steps and turned right around.
Yeah.
That was a waste.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we're probably not going to be able to go back there anymore. The place is probably going to be swarming with guards now for probably the next few weeks.
A noble family like that being destroyed, yes.
Plus an explosion that killed who knows how many guards. Oh, those investigators that we met? Someone met? I mean, who knows if they're even still alive?
Did we know that Asuka has the fireball necklace thing?
Yes?
Yes. But we don't know that she used it.
I know we don't know if she used it. I'm just wondering if we have the ability to insight check her on this with the knowledge that we have.
Kid is not smart enough for that.
You're muted, Karen.
He just thinks that whoever
I don't think
whoever did the
there's-
first fireball in the alley did it.
Yeah, I don't think there's sufficient evidence to make any rolls of deception to insight. She's being nonchalant about it. You have no reason to suspect otherwise.
Also, weren't the guards there, like, investigating, like, the fireball happenings anyway?
Yeah.
So it's like, there's every reason to believe that was just a trap set.
Yeah, plus she's not really acting out of character or shifty or anything. She's usually...
Yeah, that's the whole thing with, like, her being Yuan-Ti, is they're kind of like, they're like Vulcans. They're not very emotional, and
I have no idea about anything about Yantis.
so yeah, she's just kind of like even killed and just kind of like, I don't know.
Dude, I just took this towel out of the dryer and it's the most beautiful thing ever.
For some reason, I thought you said cowl, and I was like, like you dressing up for the game now? Like,
I have multiple cowls. You've learned my secret. I am actually a 1920s villain.
Dun dun dun. We never would have guessed.
Exactly. I would have gotten away with it, too.
It wasn't for you meddling kids. Well,
Alrighty.
this has been a bit of a waste of a day, but life goes on. We should prepare for business in the evening. And tomorrow, we shall deal with the other tasks we have.
Oh, hey, guys.
Which are?
Oh,
Oh, no,
Slara,
you go.
yes.
No, you go. Mine's switching to a whole different subject.
Oh, I was just saying what are. I said which are because he said tasks, and my character doesn't know anything about the dragon.
Yes. We have been assigned another task by the Greyhounds and any who would wish to come and assist those can join me tomorrow as I go and perform the task. If you wish to increase your standing with the Greyhounds, that is.
Yeah, but I would like to know what the task is.
We're going to go and deal with the dragon.
Deal house?
Exactly.
No,
Figure
no,
that
not
out
exactly.
When we get there.
That was as vague as possible. What is it that we're doing?
We're going to figure that out when we get there.
Do you remember?
We're dealing with the dragon.
Yes, we remember, Kayla. This is
Okay.
Bernard being cagey.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Do you
No,
feel comfortable doing this by yourself, Bernard?
Why would
Do you
he
feel
be by
comfortable
himself?
dealing with this dragon by yourself?
I mean,
Well,
is
I'm
anybody
going.
ever really comfortable dealing with the dragon? And yes, Oscar shall be by my side.
Okay, so you two are perfectly fine being by yourselves with a dragon. Because I'm not going unless I get a little bit more information. I'm not a dragon. A dragon.
Obviously.
Oh, yes.
Well, I
There's a
hope you
distinct
would
lack of
listen-
scales and wings.
And power.
Ooh, I wasn't going to say that. Yes, I believe that I should be okay. I do speak the draconic language. I
As
can
do
communicate
I.
with it. Between the two of us, we should be able to reconnoiter and speak with this dragon, or else deal with it in another fashion should we need to. Anybody else that wishes to come along and assist the Greyhounds, you can.
Are you speaking with the dragon or are you dealing with the dragon? There's just two totally different things. One involves y'all dying and the other is just talk.
You know, speaking is often required to deal.
Yes. We're going to go and investigate what the dragon is doing, and then deal with it as appropriate.
Deal with the problem, not deal with the... Okay. You guys... Okay. Whatever.
Hey, Bernard,
Ah,
has anybody ever told you that when you're coy or cagey like that, it's not cute, it's annoying?
On a few occasions, yes.
His
Okay.
sisters all the time.
Because it's not cute. It's really annoying.
I never intended to be cute.
he
Kind of
intends
looks
to be
confused
annoying.
at this.
So you're just going out to talk with the dragon.
Kid is like have the equivalent of like having a sippy cup in the corner, and his eyes like go back and forth to everybody. Just drinking my juice.
I am assuming you guys are upstairs and not in the tavern since the tavern's open for business.
Yeah. We're in the little war room area.
Love it. But yeah, no, we are
So,
not
Bernard.
just sitting upstairs. Yes. Slyra.
So we're just going to talk to the dragon, right?
Yeah, we're going to learn what its purpose is in the Bay of Waterdeep.
How fucking
Underwater.
hard was it to say that? Oh my god, try to make me feel stupid because y'all can't fucking communicate.
He said we were going to deal
No,
with
he said we were going to deal with the dragon, which can
Yes.
include trying to kill a dragon. Deal with is
Well, if
very,
it
very
comes
vague.
to that, then
Yes. If it comes to that, we may need to deal with it or whatever it is doing.
The Grey Hand said that us are capable of killing a dragon.
It's only wait, hang on. It's a young bronze, isn't it?
Arabella, self-deprecation is not fitting.
No, it's just okay when you deprecate on me.
Nobody is.
I'm
Kayla.
being
Yeah.
realistic here.
Sorry, I was making sure I wasn't muted. Yes, it is a young bronze dragon.
Okay.
You seem to be the only one who thinks that you are not good enough to deal with problems.
I don't think I'm not good enough. I'm talking about the group as a whole.
Well, if you're good enough, and everyone else believes they're good enough,
Both
the group as a whole should be fine.
Mm,
both Oscar and Bernard know there was no mention of killing anything.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
I hate both of
What?
your characters right now.
I really can't stand them right
Like,
now.
this is legit annoying me, Ian, the person.
I'm trying my best not to be a total bitch right now, because Arabella wants to say that she thinks that none of
You
you
know
can
what?
handle a dragon.
You two have fun. You two go out into the bay, have your chat with your little dragon, have a grand old time. I'm gonna stay home, where it's nice and comfortable and nothing is on fire.
That sounds fine.
I was going to kind of fingers the necklace a little bit.
Nothing yet.
Oscar,
With its one bead.
Do we notice that it's lacking a bead?
did we
I
even...
thought it had more than 2 beads.
There's only 2 beads left on it, I believe.
Oh,
Let me
I thought-
double check my facts.
For some reason, I thought there were 4. I totally would not have used it at the house if I knew I was going to be down to 1.
Yeah, it only has 2.
Oh,
Too late.
Two beads remaining and a broken clasp.
oh well.
I mean, is there any roll I need to make to see if I'm intelligent enough to realize that it's missing a bead?
No.
Because we know
Yeah.
that it... Huh?
So, man.
I feel like perception.
Yeah, it'd probably be perception.
I mean, there's... Other than player knowledge, there's no reason to suspect anything.
Well, so she's seen
it's
the necklace
not-
before, so
I've seen the necklace being with 2 beads when we first procured it.
Alright. Make a perception check then. You kind of get that feeling of, didn't that have another bead at one point? Before you guys retire for the night, Bernard, one of your servants,
Yes.
the one who does, like, your butler, whatever,
Yeah.
tells you that you have a message from Vienna.
Vienna.
Mhm.
Okay.
And hands you a piece of paper.
I open the paper.
She's written you a little message asking to come around for tea tomorrow.
Tea tomorrow.
Preferably in the morning.
Oh, high tea. I see. I will do that. I am sure. Hang on, I forget which one Vienna is. That's my mother. Okay.
No.
So, isn't it? Hang on, is that my sister? I
Yes.
forget which one it is. I haven't got them. I've got them listed as like these are their names, but I haven't got them like quick references to what they are. I'd have to read
Vienna
everything.
is the one who is entertaining advances from the member of House Archelius.
Ah, yes, she's that sister.
Her
But not-
actual name is the name I'm not using ever. Her nickname is the name I'm never using. So.
Oh, that nickname.
Oh, I'm so secretive.
It's Pepap.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Pep.
I don't understand why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Popap?
I'm just not using it.
Yeah, but what if that's what the character goes by?
That's the family nickname for them.
You can call her that, but she refers to herself as Vienna.
Sure.
I refuse. I'm sorry.
Like, is there a reason?
Seems a weird thing to take a stand on.
It's like saying, I will never say the word kerplop.
No, it's just like all the siblings. Like you got Bernard, you got Teresa, Alonsico, And then you have
Vienna.
Pipette.
Pipap. Pipap.
She the youngest?
Yeah, she's the youngest of the quintuplets.
Just a weird tower to hold.
I mean, the
I'm
youngest.
glad to know you have
youngest brother
standards,
name is
Kayla.
Arnold. So
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, all right, what vulgar reference is Pat? Like,
Oh,
what is
it's
this that
literally
Kayla
just-
refuses to say? And I was like, I can't think of anything.
And you know it's a problem.
there is another
Right.
reason why she is veering away from the nickname. I'm just not telling you.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
okay, sure.
Slyra would like to ask the group something. Anybody who actually cares about the business.
Yes.
More
So-
Yes,
oh.
Lyra.
I am putting together a brewer's little like a brewing thing setup station.
Brewery?
I was thinking like I've been practicing with it. I've been brushing up on my knowledge of combining ingredients and making stuff that's fit for consumption. And I was thinking about maybe brewing our own liquors, or at least some of ours.
That could be very fascinating. Artisan liquors, homemade. That could be wonderful.
Yeah, like our own home brand that we can sell. Haven't got everything set up yet, but if you got ideas for names or types of liquors,
Pale ale.
pale. I don't.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
I was thinking
Have some standards,
He
please.
was
some kind of liquor called the Jolly Good Spirit.
Ah, then it'd have to be a spirit, indeed. I like it.
Maybe something easy to make like vodka.
You know how I feel about vodka.
Come on now.
Well, it's easy to make. We don't have to age it. We can make a whiskey
Whiskey.
or a bourbon, but
Ooh, bourbon.
you know we gotta age that shit for like 3 years. We'll be sitting on it for a long time before we actually sell it.
Why don't we just call the whiskey the Jolly Spirit? Because it's not going to be good.
Always rum.
I meant to say vodka, my bad.
So I can dig on Slyra's ability to make stuff.
No, it's the fact that it's whiskey, or vodka, excuse me. I just... has nothing to do. The best vodka maker in the world could put a glass of vodka in front of me, and I would say, "Yep, that's vodka."
It's very close-minded of you. Like
Indeed.
the best like this is like what if like a god made a vodka? Like the god of vodka, Mick.
The god of
came
vodka.
down.
That
and
is
gave
a
you-
lesser deity, then. That's all.
The god of vodka ascended from Mount Celestia.
And Lord Potatoes.
Yes, the Lord Potatoes bequeathed upon you the world, the universe's, the multiverse's greatest vodka.
What's
Hey,
next,
it's
Kayla?
not that hard to beat. It could literally be subpar, and it would be the greatest vodka.
What's
in the world.
next?
I thought you guys were talking about alcohol.
Well, Grand Potatoes sounds like a great
This is
vodka
the
name.
character.
It does actually, yes.
Well,
I
as soon
agree,
as you
ground
guys go
potato
to
and some
sleep, I
vodka.
can, further this along.
You know what, guys? Suddenly I'm very tired.
Slyra, I agree that your idea for homebrew alcohol would be a wonderful one, and I support it.
Excellent. If you
too.
guys got name ideas, just run them by me.
I think the ground potato would be a great one for some vodka.
I will taste your vodka, and if it's better than any other vodka I've tasted, I will admit I'm wrong.
There's your challenge, Slyra.
Oh, great. Now I have to try.
Wow.
That's how you get her to do stuff good.
You challenge her ability to do things.
And you
Sounds about
all
right.
go to bed for the night.
Yay!
Yay!
Kayla's playing The Sims right now. Like, go to bed already. Click.
No, don't fucking nap. Go to bed in your bed properly.
Right.
Fucking sleep, damn it. Sleep.
Oh, you left the radio on? Fucking turn that shit off.
I can't think without you, God.
Alright, so the next morning, you wake up feeling fresh. And outside, you can hear the local paper boy trying to sell his broadsheets. And he's talking about Growlhound Villa Bloodbath. Get your broadsheets.
I want one.
Yes.
Can you read it to me? He's just completely serious.
I'll be 2 copper, miss.
Do you not know how to read?
No. I've never gone to school.
Oh, quick question, Reb. Is Liz a armorer or a weaponsmith?
Okay, just armor. No, wait, I lied. I don't think I ever specified. I think I just said
know.
blacksmith.
I'm asking to specify because there are 2 places that you could potentially work at. One's a weaponsmith, one's an armorer.
I thought we already decided on where she worked.
Oh, I found an actual place in the trades board.
I thought we metalworks of art. It's where she worked.
Oh. No works of art. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we made that up a long time ago.
Cool.
That kind of doesn't sound like you either, though, to be fair. Or, like, that sounds like it's things other than armor and weapons, because, like, metallic furniture and art pieces. Although armor can be a work of art.
I found a place called where are they? The Riven Shield Chop, which is armor and magic armor, and then Saren's Fine Swords. But we can go with it. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the one we made up. I don't think we specified. We can certainly. I don't mind if you say armor or weapons. But I just said blacksmith in the.
Doesn't matter. It's all good. Moving on. Get your broadsheets to copper.
Alright, I'll run down there and snag me one.
Alright.
2 copper.
2 copper. Thanks, miss.
Thank you, thank you.
Get your broadsheets, Growlhound Villa Bloodbath.
I will go back to like the bar and maybe, hopefully, Harmony's working on like some breakfast or something.
It's early.
Oh, they wanted breakfast. Okay. Come on, kid.
What does it say?
I'm telling kid what it says.
It's talking about the the Growlhound Villa was attacked by Zentarum agents last night. Lord and Lady Growlhound are fine, and so are the children. But
Damn.
many of their a couple of their servants and a lot of their guard were dead, killed.
Does it mention the fireball?
Oh yeah, including several guards were injured in a fireball. No one died, thankfully, from that. Names of the dead are, let's see, on this page. The head butler was killed, an older human. The cook was killed. The head maid was killed.
They killed the maid?
And the butler and the cook.
Does it explain? I don't know, because I know it's just a sheet of paper, but it's not like a police report. Does it explain how they were killed?
By it says that the Zentarum agents tried to force their way in, but it doesn't give motive. And then you see a piece about the city watch and guard are going to be cracking down on the black network. There is no mention of any nimble rights.
I don't really know what any of that means to you.
Me?
Yeah, like, feel like we should just stay out of it at this point. Just just live our lives.
I agree with you, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're not getting anything for helping them, are we? There's no reward.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we wanted the treasure, but now there's griffins involved. I don't know if the treasure is worth it.
Mm. I don't know. I just think at least we probably shouldn't go back to that house.
I'm
At
on
least
board with that.
Definitely. Maybe if one of them want to go and talk to someone, they can, but I don't. I don't want to get mixed up in that. Not with the murder spree going on.
I agree. I will definitely not go over there.
Arabella, make a perception check. Corner of your eye, you think you see a well-dressed noblewoman go past the window, but you're not sure.
I'm assuming, kid, are you lying to me?
Yes.
You're using your lying voice. You really need to work on like getting rid of that.
I'm not going to go there, but I definitely want to just go. I'm going to go like, I'm going to post up when I go to work, and I go to, by work I mean get money. I'm going to post up on that corner, and I'm just going to look. That's all.
Do you need backup?
No, I'll be all right.
At least get like
I'm not going to do anything.
You say that. Will you at least take a paper bird? That way you can get in contact with me if you need my help.
Sure.
I'm going to Bernard right now. I'll be right back. And I go up to Bernard's room.
Well, you were in the tavern part, right?
Yeah.
So as you're going around the building to go up the stairs to the second floor part, there is a finely dressed woman knocking on the door.
I'll get it.
No. You.
I'm already there.
Bernard's coming down the stairs and heading towards the door at this point.
Kid's definitely closer.
Kids already got there.
Yeah.
Kids already getting there, but I am
You guys were
approaching.
downstairs, so you're coming behind her as she's going up the stairs towards the front door of your residence, and Bernard is coming inside the residence.
Who's closest to the door?
I thought we were at the bar.
Yeah, you were in the bar. So as Arabella is going around to go talk to Bernard, she's gonna go outside the bar around. Hold on, let me pull up.
Oh, they're not connected?
Swap to the map. Swap to the map.
They're not
I'll explain
connected.
it.
Hold on.
If I'm closest to the door, I'm gonna get it. I just think whoever's closest should get it.
Yeah, if she's
The
not
kid
on
is heading out to the door at 10 miles per hour, and Arabella is walking away from the door 20 miles per hour.
I didn't know that there wasn't like a way to go.
All right, so
Double dash, man.
so
Double dash.
this here is the tavern, right? These stairs here are on the outside, right? So there's no way to go to these stairs so you have to go out here, around here, and go up the stairs to reach
To get to.
here. This is where your front entrance is.
I had no idea.
That way, no one from the tavern can just go into your residence.
I literally had no idea. I thought that we had a way to get in. Wow.
From
Okay.
the outside.
So where's the front door that is the entrance?
To your residence?
To wherever the lady's knocking down at the tavern.
You're going up the stairs to here to go into your residence. She is at the top of the stairs here, knocking on this door.
Oh, okay.
Bernard is answering it.
Well, I've already there, but yeah, go ahead.
You're both kind of at the same time.
Awkwardly
you're
behind
coming up
and
the
in front of her.
stairs. She's knocking on the door. Bernard's answering it. So it's like, oh, hey, everyone's here.
And suddenly, people.
I'm just going to stand back and let Bernard do his thing.
Is it my sister?
It's your sister.
Ah! Papap! How glorious to see you.
Hello, darling.
Ah. How are you this fine day? I was just preparing to head out to join you for tea. I received your letter.
I was coming here for tea.
Oh, you're coming... My apologies, I believe I must have misread the letter. I can have someone bring up some tea and snacks very shortly.
Then we shall chat. Who's your friend?
Well, behind you there, that is my associates in the ownership of this establishment. Arabella and Kid. They are two of the others that are here. The rest, I'm sure, will appear and disappear at various points.
Syra
But,
walks
please.
down at this point.
It's
Please.
nice to meet you. Pap?
It's Vienna.
Vienna, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's way better. What the hell did you call her? A pap?
My brothers have this insane nickname they gave to me as a child that they can't quite let go of.
No,
It sounds like a
right.
name you give someone when you can't pronounce their actual name.
Well, boys will be boys.
It's merely a family name. It's just something that everyone in the family likes to call her.
Syra comes walking down the stairs, softly singing Vienna by Billy Joel. And
Yes,
she comes down and it's like, oh, hey. Whoa, who's...
Slara, this is one of my sisters, Vienna.
Oh. Pleasure to meet you.
Vienna, why don't you come inside? We'll take a seat in the lounge and we can relax.
Very well.
I take it into... I think it's...
I want to pick her pocket.
You fucking dare.
Hey, Bernard. Bernard, I needed to talk to you for a second, actually. It has to do with business.
Are you taking her to the common room or the den?
To the... Hang on.
I'd also like to point out that my robot dog is following me.
Dude,
Comes down.
the worst family impression. What did Oscar come down?
The common room. Oh, which one's nicer?
So you're in the common room as you enter the place.
Oh, probably to the den then, because that's the nicer room, I imagine,
Yeah.
with the
You
balcony
have
and
you
all the
have
windows.
your round table meetings in the den, like right here. So you have a round table there.
Yeah, we'll probably take her into there for the chat and some tea. And I send off one of my retainers downstairs.
Can I pick her pocket?
You can
And-
certainly try.
And I am trying to talk to Bernard about... I need to get his attention and talk to
Oh,
him
yeah.
away from his sister.
Arabella, I'm afraid anything business related can wait until after I've talked with
It
my
has to
sister.
do with yesterday's business, and it's quite important.
I'm sure it can wait an hour. Thank you.
It cannot.
Unless
you
there
go
is...
Forgive me.
You go on and chat with your friend. I'll be right here. I can look after
You
myself.
definitely have disadvantage, bro. Definitely.
You're being distracted.
I mean, he's also...
You-
I'm also being assisted by the fact Vienna will also be looking for this.
That's
Well,
not
I
going to
mean,
help
looking-
Bernard
Well,
see
but that would be
anything.
Vienna's role.
Vienna has
then
to do it
Vienna's
with her
gotta get a
passive
roll.
perception. She doesn't get a
Plus-
roll.
Bernard doesn't know to just automatically look over and make sure he's watching his sister's pockets whenever she comes over.
I
Like,
might not get anything. I hope I do, though.
Then Vienna better get a roll.
I need a
Vienna-
table.
Okay.
It's always been sleight of hand against passive perception.
oh, I can pull up one of the loot tables in the other game.
Steal
Not
from
an
my-
insane one, just like
Yeah, just
Hey.
like a regular.
She looks like a noble. Kid is literally a pickpocket.
Tell me this: copper, silver, gold, or platinum?
gold.
Okay,
Though,
because I have them. I broke them all down into categories now, so that it's not like you pick a a poor person's pocket and get 10 platinum.
She is of nobility. Let's go gold.
All right.
Arbella is showing Bernard the
Broadsheet.
what's it called, broadsheet,
Mhm.
and wondering if she could possibly have a paper bird because I know she knows he has like a handful.
I'd like none.
Vienna
I've
sees
spent
the
them all.
newspaper and is like, "Oh, nasty business that."
Yes, it was indeed, but it is something that could have waited an hour.
It
It's
is
not
not.
urgent, and I do not have a paper bird. Perhaps you should procure some of your own. They are not expensive. I'm sure with the funds you have from being part of the owners of this tavern, you should have enough to acquire your own without relying on me.
Man, what?
Syra is just like she's
Why
at
are
the
you being
bar.
rude
She's
in
got
front
a
of
big
your
cup of coffee. She just pulls like some whiskey off the shelf and just like takes the cap off. It's like, man, Bernard, get comfy. All of a sudden, you're all rude to us. That's not a way to be a host.
It's not. It's just I don't have any paper birds, and it's something that everybody should require. They're literally dime a dozen down at the general store.
Well, then why don't you have one?
Because I've spent them all working with the group, and I need to go back to the store today to acquire more.
Oska lets out a ha as like unemotionally as possible.
Ha ha.
Ah.
Ha ha. Oh.
She's just like,
Hmm.
What do you
What's
expect
his
more
sister's
than-
name
all
again?
right. Well,
Vienna.
I can't get Roll20 to load again. So
That's okay.
I'm sorry
Hold on,
for
I got
interrupting
you.
Vienna.
I got you.
Bernard, and then she just walks out.
It is 18. So 18 gold pieces.
Yeah,
you
Kid leaves.
Yeah.
You say Arabella left too?
I apologized to his sister, and then I just looked at Bernard in a very rude way and walked out.
Really, brother, you could have attended to them.
I am not their. They have very specifically said that I am not their leader or nobleman. They are equal partners in this, and therefore, as grown adults, they should be able to deal with themselves and their own requirements. I am not their keeper.
Kid is a child. Sorry.
I wasn't talking about you. Arabella's a full-grown adult in Bernard's eyes. She should be able to deal with it herself. Like you, he doesn't
She
mind. There's no
literally
problem.
just
You're just
went
here.
and approached you because she knew you had paper birds, and it would have just been easier just to grab one from you than it would be to spend a whole trip to the store and back. But
But
yeah,
now people have been rude, and now Arabella's ticked.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Syra has finished making her Irish coffee.
Have one.
Puts a few. Yeah, she makes a double.
Do I know
She
you?
puts.
She asked Slyra.
Do you?
Would you like to?
She's like got like it's like 8 in the morning. She's got an Irish coffee. She's been up for like 20 minutes tops.
But big kid passes 10 gold to Arabella.
Appreciate it.
I just thought you looked familiar.
I don't think we've really had the pleasure of meeting, and at least if we do, I unfortunately don't remember it. Where do you think you recognize me from?
Probably some soiree of some sort.
I mean, my family used to be nobility. Arrakis?
Oh, how sad.
Yeah.
I just posted a picture of my sister in the artwork, by the way, for people.
Syra puts a few copper coins into a small pouch and gives it to Sif. Sif, can you run out, leave that at the paper boy's feet, and then just take a newspaper?
Get your broadsheets! Look! Not bad, Mr. Villa! He's just like circling Troll Skull Alley because he's getting money.
Yeah, so then, like, for that kid, like, a robot dog approaches and leaves a pouch of copper coins at his feet and then takes a...
You hear a slight... Ah! I'm leaving, I swear! Take it all! Take it all!
He just takes the one.
don't hear any criers after that.
Excellent.
How much is a stack of paper birds?
That's a good question.
Maybe it's I don't.
Uno mas. I know that's not what I meant.
Uno momento.
What is? I think it was like 10 gold for
About that.
a box.
And then you get you get 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 3 sheets of parchment. Let's go with that.
Ooh, she's pretty.
Lots of Bernard's family is quite pretty.
Oop, I don't know how to emote stuff. You know what I meant.
Well, try saying me instead of M.
I thought it.
It's
thought it was-
/em.
Slash
I did it
M.
wrong.
It's either ME or EM. Either one works because it's either me or emote.
Oh, I go slash me.
There.
Cool. This time, tea served.
Tea is served. A couple of little sandwiches cut into triangles.
Sliver tried to
good
take
stuff.
one. I don't know.
No, she's got her coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes,
I've been quite busy lately. But I heard you had some interesting happenings, and I came just to see how you're doing.
Indeed, dear sister. I have had some interesting things happen that I kept me away from the family for a while. I keep meaning to send a long letter to you and the others to explain exactly what's happening, but every time I sit down to do so, something else comes up, and I must deal with that as well, whether it be business related or one of our wacky escapades.
Well, I'm here now. Tell me about this fireball that you had.
Well, we were all sitting down for breakfast what was it, like 5 days ago at this point or something? Something like that.
3.
3 days ago, we were just sitting down, having our breakfast downstairs, where we heard this outrageous explosion from out the front. Of course, we rushed out to investigate as to what had happened, to find out that, tragically, several members of the public had met their end directly outside our front door.
Yes, I've read that all in the papers. Anything interesting come of it?
Well, we believe the perpetrator was a Nimblewright.
A Nimblewright.
Yes. Nimblewright wielding something that allowed it to cast fireballs. Upon investigation, we believe that it was a Nimblewright that was created by another Nimblewright.
Interesting.
Although its location and various other things since has been somewhat harder to attain, we believed that it was. And he kind of looks around for a minute, makes sure, like, Coidy's like, we believe it was something to do with the Grolhuns before their manor met their unfortunate end, but before we could inquire anything about it, they were unfortunately met their ends.
Oh, I heard the Greyhounds are just fine.
Oh, sorry, I meant their villa was attacked, of course. The lady and the lord are still alive, of course.
You were inquiring.
Well, we were going to. We asked some questions of the dead, using clerics, of course, from Soon's own temple, and we were going to follow up that information.
You're quite involved with all this.
Well, it was a impact upon our business, and we wanted to ensure it wouldn't happen again. But then we have since pulled back and left it alone.
It's funny, the paper said nothing about any nimble rights.
Well, the papers don't often report everything that they should, nor do they always have all the facts.
Well, they said that
You know journalism.
was it Zentarum agents did the attacking.
There was also some Zentarum agents outside of our house that were killed by the fireball.
Nasty business, all that.
Indeed.
Probably best you do stay away.
Indeed.
That's not suspicious sounding at all.
It's not suspicious sounding at all.
Are they
Not
talking
at all.
privately? I'm assuming.
Sliver's right there.
Yeah, Slayer is here because she never left, but, like,
Yeah.
besides from that,
Did Oscar leave?
is Oscar here? I didn't realize Oscar had arrived.
You're at your tavern where you sleep.
Yeah,
You
we're
won't meet
upstairs.
him.
Well,
in the
I
den.
said when everybody came downstairs, I said Oska comes down for a drink,
Yeah.
and yeah, she hasn't left yet. She's just Oska's that person who just kind of like sits in the corner, watches everybody else, and kind of makes a random snide comment every now and again when it's appropriate.
Okay.
Or all the time.
Every moment of every day.
Every moment of every conversation ever.
Can't stop, won't stop. So
It's
yeah,
a kid with me getting paperwork.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a d6 and we don't have to RP it, if that's cool with everybody.
That is cool.
There's 7, so we can just split it up between us two. You can have 4 and I'll have 3. And you just let me know whenever you do your thing.
Okay.
Well, it was nice catching up, and thank you for the tea, but I can't leave Teresa alone too long. She tends to get a big ahead of herself when planning these things.
Now, what is it exactly you are planning?
Oh, we're planning something for Founders Day.
For Founders Day, of course. May I know anything about it, dear sister?
Oh, it's just one of those parties. It's not really that interesting.
No. I look forward to whatever it is when it happens.
I'll let you know if you get an invite.
Of course, dear sister, of course.
Sorry, we're not hosting it, someone else is, so it's completely
I
up to them.
see. So you're planning it but not hosting it. Interesting.
It's a lot of work, and we've been needing to be busy.
Of course, of course. Of course.
Glad to see that you're keeping busy and staying out of things.
Doing the best that I can.
Please.
Although, keeping out of things, I am going to, after this, go and talk to a dragon, so we'll see how that goes.
A dragon? Dear Lord.
Indeed, dear sister. Indeed. Your brother is, not keeping idle. But, I shouldn't bore you with the details of such a fascinating adventure I shall be going on. Should I see you out?
I can see myself out, thank you.
Okay, well, please give my love to Mother and our siblings. And to Father, of course. And I hope to see you again soon.
When is Founders Day?
Yeah, how long is it till Founders Day?
It is uno momento. Where is... Oh, I have a calendar right here. Calendar have Hartos. Founders Day is not on here.
Yeah, I had
Fun
looked.
fact, Dragon
I didn't know you were
Head,
looking at a different thing.
pinned messages. Holidays. Oh, that's popping it up. Okay. Whoosh. Founders Day is on Flame Rule the 1st. So, the beginning of next month.
What is the current date? Because the thing that says the
It
current
is
date,
the
I don't know if
4th
it's...
of Kythorn.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that ever got updated.
I have been updating it.
Excellent.
So,
Alright, 10 days till
couple-
Guildhall Day.
couple to 10 days.
Okay, well, that'll be fun.
Half
If we're
10
all
days.
alive at that point. If we're all alive at that point.
Alrighty. Check that off my list.
Mm-hmm.
Things that need to happen.
Spoken to my sister, sure.
It's more like she needed to speak to you. Dun dun dun!
So is his sister gone?
Yes.
Bernard, your sister was suspicious as fuck.
I do agree that it's not how my sister would normally act, but I didn't want to give away the fact that I thought so.
Okay,
Pap
so
is
it's
not
not
like that.
just me. Alright, good.
No. Pap is not normally like that. She's normally very lovely and wonderful and warm. It's almost like something was controlling her that would not normally fit her personality and changing how she acted.
Man, if only all of our personalities are so easily defined.
Indeed, wouldn't that be so useful?
And if only you gave a psychological profile of all your family members, which you didn't, so...
If only it wasn't assumed that my family members were bitches. And I didn't have to include things like, my family loves me, which should be assumed.
I'm gonna shush now.
Yes, it is most suspicious, and that's why I was a little bit more withdrawn with the information I was offering than I might have otherwise been to my sister. I wonder what is happening, but we shall have to see what turns up. For now, I suppose we wait and see. But I guess that's enough of that for now. We do have a dragon to go and talk with. Or at least I do, and so does Oscar. If anybody else wishes to accompany us, now would be the time.
The kid was going to, but then he dipped out of that awkward conversation too quickly.
We're doing that now.
Well, we might as well get it over and done with, Oscar, before the requirements of the business day overrule what we can do.
Very well.
Yes. Slyra, are you coming, or enjoying your coffee?
No. No.
Oscar just downs her drink and then walks out.
What about you, Bert, who's definitely here? It would involve having essentially a bath, as you would have to go
Alright,
swimming in
I'm
the
coming,
bay.
but I'm bringing this. And he's found the Nimblewright detector.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it to work.
Yes, but I'm sure you are.
Indeed.
Wait, so is the Nimblewright detector non-functional?
It's functional.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He just said, I'm gonna get it to work, so I assumed it, for some reason, wasn't working.
Slyra,
What?
how do you work it? You basically pull the trigger, and if a Nimblewright is close, it'll whirl, and it'll whirl even faster if a Nimblewright is closer and closer. Basically.
I tell him that.
Oh, alright. Good to know.
Do you understand that, Bertz?
You do the thing and it does the thing.
Close enough.
Listen, if I can get this paper, if I can get my birdie to work, just think what I can do with the Nimblewright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, why? What have we done?
But anyway, you guys have fun. Don't die, I guess.
Do our hardest. That is something we definitely want to avoid. I hope you have a glorious day yourself, Slayer, my good fellow.
Thanks. Now I gotta find some way to keep myself entertained. Ha! Just kidding. I have plenty of shit I need to get done. So much fucking work she pours herself another Irish coffee.
Do you require assistance? I'm sure we could hire someone to assist you as a menial worker underneath your impressive skills.
Oh, now he's nice. Where am I at?
Bernard, it was so easy to be mad at you when you were an asshole yesterday. Now
The
you gotta
next
go
day?
fine.
Yeah, we all went to bed, didn't we?
He was being an asshole literally like half an hour, like while his sister was here.
Oh, no, I was more upset about
She
that.
she was talking about the conversation last
The
night.
conversation. I was thinking about the conversation yesterday. He
Oh.
wasn't really rude to me. He was rude to everybody else.
Gotcha.
But he was taking forever to say a simple phrase,
Ah,
and it was annoying.
Gotcha.
Anyway, if you see anybody or if you meet anybody, like, obviously don't pick some random off the street. But if you
Cool.
happen to meet anybody who seems they're good with inventions or smithing or crafting in general, then, well, I guess give them our address, and I'll meet with them.
I shall indeed.
I've never
I'll do that if I
Taken
spot
an
anyone
apprentice,
inside.
but I guess I could use one.
If I learn of anybody that suits that appraisal, I shall send them straight to you.
Thank you. Sif does what he can, but,
Without,
well, he doesn't have a pulsable
thumbs.
thumb, so
Yeah, without thumbs, I imagine it could be quite difficult.
it's, yeah.
Nonetheless, have a good day, and he departs and quickly catches up to Oscar
Yeah. Good luck.
before this gets more awkward and he potentially insults you.
What did I miss? My computer, like, just act weird all of a sudden.
Slayer and
outgoing?
Bernard had a conversation about how fucking suspicious his sister was being.
Mm-hmm.
Then Bernard acted all friendly to Slayer and actually surprised her, apparently.
Like,
And
who's
then
going?
they left.
Where are y'all going?
Oh. Literally just Bernard and Oscar, apparently. And Bert's. Sorry, Bert's is going. But I keep forgetting Catharon isn't here. Damn it.
Bert's is determined to get the Nimblewright detector to work because he wants a bigger pet.
He wants a nimble right pet. Good lord. Good lord.
That and Bert's remembers there's money attached to this Nimblewright too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so right now, Bert's, Oska, and Bernard are going to talk to the Bronze Dragon in the bay.
Yes.
And I will be right back.
And we, Bernard sort of turns to Bert and says, "Now, Bert, when we are talking with this great beast, I would very much like to ask for you to, I don't know, stay slightly back because me and Oscar can communicate with it in its own language, and we wouldn't want any confusion to happen as miscommunication between languages. If that would be okay, my good fellow."
Alright, it's good to talk to the dragon. Got it.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
good
it
for
speaks Goblin.
it's good for myself and Oscar to talk to the dragon. How about you stay back and let us do the talking?
Alright. Stay back and do the talking.
But how about we just leave you on the docks, and you can be a watch to make sure nobody follows us?
Bernard, we really need to work on how you deal with people.
I'm trying.
Bert, come along.
I'm coming.
Making our way downtown. Well, he's finally here.
Yep,
But
So-
you're about to have a bath. How do you feel?
not good.
Alright, so I have it that Bert's is interested in seeing the dragon, but he's bringing the Nimblewright detector because the Nimblewright still hasn't been found, and there's money associated with it, and perhaps the Nimblewright can be a bigger pet than the bird.
Does my character know where this location is when they were talking around in circles last night?
Did not say what.
I would have wanted to have gone.
I mean, we said it was the Blackwater Bay. I don't imagine there's more than one of those.
Is
So it was down in the bay.
Deepwater Harbor, which I'm trying to find on the map.
Isn't on this map, apparently.
Or something. Something Water Bay. We said a bay. Bernard said a bay.
I said Waterdeep Bay.
Waterdeep Bay.
So I meant just in general all of the land within the walls of Waterdeep. Like, the naval harbour and the Great Harbour and stuff. Isn't there? Where would the Deepwater Bay be? Because there's the Deepwater Isle. Is it past that? We're gonna have to get a boat to a different island?
No, it's probably the Great Harbor.
Okay.
Because it's a harbor. Deepwater Harbor.
Were we given more specific guidance instructions?
A young bronze dragon has taken up residence in Deepwater Harbor. It has startled a few sailors recently, but hasn't hurt anyone. Confront the dragon and learn its intentions.
My guess would be it's this place over here.
Hold on.
Yeah, somewhere in that area.
Where?
Right there. The only harbor on Deepwater Isle.
Possibly. We'll go with that.
But I would imagine there's a way to get there for, like, not like a difficult, like, I'm sure somebody they have a dock there, so obviously they're used to people going back and forth.
Oh yeah, there's probably some, like, harbor travel, like...
That's what I mean, like, maybe like a ferryman or like a small, like, passenger vessel that goes back and forth.
I could totally see that being a thing.
Yeah, basically the Great Harbor is Deepwater Harbor.
Oh, okay. So it could be any of these docks. Just look for the one with the big bronze dragon.
It doesn't say dock, it just says residence in Deepwater Harbor.
I suppose we'll have to talk with some people and try and discern, like, where it's been seen most often and stuff like that. To try and understand where it is. This might be a lot more difficult than just merely speaking to the
approaching it.
Yeah, we might actually have to search. Glorious, glorious, glorious.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard.
It is a dragon after all. Yeah. We make it to the docks, I assume.
And Arabella wants to come. Like, she's gonna be waiting there, looking for them.
Yeah, she's talking to, like, some dock official or something.
Have you seen any
Wait,
dragons?
she got there before us?
She left before you guys did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I went and
did
got paper birds, and then I went on my way. Because I'm not going to let you idiots die because y'all don't know what you're doing.
Now who's an asshole?
Ooh.
Well, she's mad at Bernard, and it's her way of showing that she cares while she's still mad.
That's fair. That's fair.
What happened? Sorry, I
tough love.
What's
Nothing. Arabella's demonstrating tough love.
What'd she do?
Nothing. I am waiting for you guys to get to the docks because you're so slow.
Whose CO detector's going off? Or
not mine.
That's our fire.
Change your batteries.
I don't fucking have them. That's their job.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
They heard you.
Whose fucking job did you say it was? Go change that motherfucking battery.
Alright.
You know what? Go to the store and buy some batteries while you're at it.
Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Did they hear you talk smack?
No.
Oh.
To be fair, talking shit isn't a very uncommon thing in this household.
Good to know.
When I'm talking shit in here, they're talking double shit out there.
All right, so where amongst the harbor are you guys going to start your search?
Well, if we don't have, if we don't have like a specific portion of the harbor, then I guess we just start at the top and work our way down.
Yeah, speak to the dock official or like a harbour master, see if he's had any, well, the harbour master's office, because I doubt we'd be able to just walk in and get an appointment with the harbour master himself.
Why are you hanging there, Crystal?
That's
Because it's
what
the
I was
biggest
like, what is
building.
happening
It's
right now?
it's the biggest building in the harbor area. So
It's probably a warehouse.
Let's see. I'm checking.
biggest is bestest.
It's got docks directly, or it might be a shipyard actually.
Yeah,
that
it
looks
could
like a
be.
shipbuilding.
There's nothing
Okay,
pinned.
I was just trying. I'm picking a random spot to start. Okay, guys.
Okay.
I just love it.
Yeah,
It's the biggest building there. That's probably a warehouse.
Yeah, we go to the harbour master's office and we attempt to inquire with them as to anything they have heard or any information they might know about such a thing.
Oh yeah, that dragon's been poking his head poking his head up in the waters.
Yes. Would you happen to know sort of the location of where it has been spotted most recently?
Well, the harbor.
The harbour is quite a large space, my good fellow. We're hoping to encounter this dragon, so we'd like to know more specific positions, if possible.
Well, Bob said he saw a dragon right about there, and then I think Tim said something about the dragon being over there, and he's just talking about random spots in the water.
All right, I think I know what we gotta do. I'm gonna swim down there and drag his ass up.
Birds, I'd prefer to not be hostile with this creature.
Birds
No,
is
God,
already doing
Birds.
3 swimming stretches.
Birds, no! Don't do it, Birds!
Just let him be.
Look, I'm a level 3 adventurer. I think I got a dragon.
Okay. Yeah, I guess if we're not going to be able to receive any more information here, wander the docks for a bit, ask a couple ship captains if they see if anybody has any recent tales of today they saw as they came in the dragon over in this location.
All right.
Just be like an investigation or something.
Sure.
Oscar, what's your investigation? I imagine it's better than mine.
I'm decent at it.
Is it higher than a 4?
Well, I didn't know we could quantify our abilities.
So I'd say I'm about a 4 out of 10 on investigating. What do you say?
4 out of
If I
10 out of
had-
20.
If I had to hazard a guess, maybe a 6 out of 10?
How about we let you helm this investigation and I'll assist?
Very well.
I'll say out of 10. I'll go like a -2 out of 10.
But there's a fish over there looking at you very angrily. I believe he called your mother something I can't repeat.
That little shit! He's gonna dive into the water.
Oscar looks over at Bernard. That's how you deal with birds.
Well, at least he should smell a little bit fresher when he returns. I imagine Bert's is not the kind to take regular baths.
No.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, that's what he's.
Alright, investigation. There you are.
All right. Around this area, you're seeing some fancier looking ships. And if you ask around, it's like, oh yeah, that's the sea fair happening. And they say that they saw the dragon earlier that morning.
Ah, you did. What part of the harbour would it have been in as you were passing? We're looking to have an encounter with this dragon and discuss its presence.
It's the sea fair right there.
Please elaborate, because I'm sure as a Waterdeepian native, I might understand
So
this more
you do
than
see,
I would.
there are some fancier ships in that area. It's not something that is usually around, but there's 3 ships anchored near there that how do I explain this? It's a hold on. It's like a sea carnival.
Okay. So that would be that was around the area you saw it. So we should ask around there. Do you believe?
That's where you're asking. It's like
Oh, okay.
you get around to here, and there are some fancier ships docked. And he said, "Oh, yeah, it's the sea fair," and that the dragon was seen around those ships.
Okay. At this point, I kind of just sort of hand a potion of water breathing to both Oscar and Bertz. Or did Oscar have the potions? I don't remember.
I don't know who has them. Let me see.
Bert,
I don't have any in my inventory.
you currently have the nimble rate detector on you.
Yes.
It's making some noise in the area that you're in.
Is it a loud pinging beep sound?
Or is it more like a cartoonish, like...
Yeah, it's more like the umbrella is starting to turn a little.
Yep, cartoonish whoosh. Wait a minute. I think the thing's broken.
Well, I think we're gonna say I had the potions, so I'm gonna hand them out.
I think this thing's broken. Just waving at the closest person. Just
It's working, Bert. It's not broken.
That's what it's supposed to sound like, Bertz. Apparently, something is nearby. Right. Well, I suppose we should. Somewhere down in this water is the dragon. We should deal with that first, and then we can follow up the trail of this Nimblewright. So, I guess put the detector onto your belt so you don't lose it. Drink this potion, and let's go diving.
okay.
Has Arabella? Have you met up with the rest of us? I forget. Like, I know you were here. Did you meet up with us?
Mm-hmm.
Then I had your potion as well. My apologies. Everybody ready? Bottoms up. Glug glug glug.
How long does it
Jump,
last?
jump.
Isn't it like an
Push.
hour, like the spell?
Push.
I think it is an hour.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's just the spell in liquid form.
Yeah. So we.
The water breathing spell is 24 hours.
Oh.
Oh, well.
But the potion is only an hour.
Lame.
Yeah.
Whoever made these potions needs to be shot. They didn't do a good job.
No, I don't want to know how to make a potion of water breathing in Minecraft.
Yeah, in the SRD, the potion of water breathing is only an hour.
Ah.
It's a cloudy sea green liquid.
Smells of the sea and has a
Has a
jellyfish-like
jellyfish-like-
bubble floating in it.
Bloop, bloop,
Oh my god.
I imagine that bit's
Oh.
chunky.
Oh.
Thick.
Tastes like actual jellyfish.
Okay.
I'm actually a little surprised that Yuan-Ti can't breathe underwater.
Well,
Or at least hold their breath for an extended period of time, since a lot of snakes are able to survive in water.
I played with the idea of making them amphibious in my world.
yeah. I mean, most snakes don't actually have gills. It's just
Well, they don't. I'm not saying that they breathe underwater, but like they spend enough time in water.
yeah. Having extended holding breath time, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
But anyway,
I agree.
that is neither here nor there,
Right.
though.
So who's leading the underwater expedition?
Well, I guess if my investigation is what we're going off of, I guess Oska's
Yeah.
leading.
I would.
Speak up.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we'll go by Oscar's investigation if that's what we're using.
Alrighty.
No.
What?
Probably going to be a survival check, but
Oh, in that case, who has wisdom? Because
Mm-mm. I don't have survival as a proficiency. I don't think.
doesn't matter if you have proficiency. It's whoever
I know,
has
but I'm
it.
just saying that's the thing that helps my wisdom because my wisdom's just it's.
My survival is at a 10 out of 2.
10 out of 2.
wow.
That's how that works, right?
Mine is at a 2 out of 10.
I have no
That really
modifier
sucks.
for
Yes.
wisdom.
You guys lead the way.
Fuck it. If it's survival, then Bernard will take the lead, I guess.
Aren't you part ranger?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, I am. I'm Part Ranger. I'm taking the lead.
Like,
When you have so many.
Yeah, I have
One
natural.
D6.
Yeah, I have natural explorer.
hey, aren't you one of the classes that's useful?
And this specific scenario only.
Yeah.
Alright, make 3 survival checks.
Oh, good lord, please help me. Okay, 1. I'll luck that. Fuck. 2. I won't luck that. 3. I won't luck that.
Alright.
I might luck that.
So you're thinking maybe going in this direction might help?
Which direction? Okay, so we start swimming that way.
Alright.
And I hand out a second potion to everyone, just in
Is
case
there a
we get
reason that we're swimming and not like, on a boat?
because
Look,
we're
let's just start
investigating
walking into the water and swimming, so you guys
Like,
might as well
I'm
follow.
just saying we only have an hour to breathe underwater, and we've already gone like 500 feet.
And
Like,
because
800
I don't know
feet,
how we're going
like-
to see from the surface of the
and
water.
none of us have a swim speed, so we're actually only going
15 feet per
15
second.
feet per 6 seconds. So,
30 feet per 6 seconds. Actually, no.
well, 30 if we're dashing.
45 then. Because, cunning action.
It's going to take us a long time. I don't know. I didn't really think, like, how are we going to find it from just a boat?
I mean, is it
Guess we just
underwater?
float.
Like, is this like an underwater dragon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in the bay itself. So it likely has an underwater cave, or is just sitting at the bottom of the harbour.
Or it's just like
Yeah, and
floating
the people who
swimming
said they'd
around.
seen it, its heads popped up. Popped up.
Popped off.
Popped up from the boat.
Rock'em sock'em dragons?
No, he's doing really good in Smash right now, and he's trying to flex on his enemies by popping off his head.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. I mean,
I thought that we should take a boat as well, but I'm not.
Perhaps
Believe
I don't know, like... I don't know. I was going off the idea of, like...
at least
We're gonna
take
be
a
able to
boat
spot it.
to the portion of water where people usually see the head pop up. Like, Because if we try to swim from one side of the
You're
harbor to
close
the
by.
other, we're never.
Yeah, we
so
were where it was.
The 3 fancy ships that are docked, that is the Seafair, is around here. And people have said that they've seen the dragon pop its head up around the Seafair.
So why are we coming down here then? It's been
Just
popping
pointed in
its
that
head up
direction.
here.
Well, I said in this direction as opposed to this direction.
Yeah, it's just where my ranger senses are apparently telling me to go from looking under the
Okay,
water.
so for clarification then, did they see it pop its head up here, or did they see it from here popping its head up over here?
So the Seafair can be seen from the docks, right? There's
The Seafair is the ship.
the ships, which is in the water. People watch
It's
the
a-
docks. It's like a sea carnival.
Okay.
When she says fair, she means like carnival. She doesn't mean
Right,
like
right.
FARE.
Right.
So,
yeah, I was confused. with that.
Around the ships, like the people from the docks could see. Oh, that's interesting. Dragon.
Okay.
Right. So it's been seen around here. So from his things, he knows maybe going this direction might help rather than this direction. But you're around here.
Tracks, broken seaweed life, or whatever, stuff like that. I'm just trying to,
Shiny metallic in the water.
way under the water,
a
Crystal.
scale or two is
Sh-
on the ground.
Yeah,
I
shiny
found
metallic.
This
Look at this
water's
footprint in the
dirtier
water.
than this water. This water's a little warmer than
This
this water.
water's like a little dented in the shape of a foot. We're not sure how this is happening. It's a real physics breaking level
Look,
shit.
here's a snapped piece of seaweed.
No, like uprooted. Okay.
I found a Jamaican crab who's literally telling me he went that way.
I asked him where he was. All he would say is under the sea.
Which, I mean, technically he wasn't wrong, but
Right? He wasn't lying.
it still wasn't that helpful.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we have characters and not relying on our own investigation.
Yeah.
To be fair, if Sarge was relying on my ability to track, he would never have actually found the part. He would have had his own separate campaign.
Alright, so it's... Let's see. Is there something specific that... I'm just trying to figure out what we can look for other than just arbitrarily swimming around the harbor until a dragon pops up. Like, do we know what to look for? Like, did they see it? Does it do anything when it pops its head up, or is it only during certain times of day?
The only thing the Black Stuff said is that it startled a few sailors recently, but it hasn't hurt anyone. So it's like they're going about their business and like, holy shit, that's a dragon. It's not doing anything.
Right.
But holy fuck, there's a dragon.
So, the people that were watching the Seafair, though, and they said, oh, it's over here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Did we actually talk to them, and then they told us that it was over in this direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's from your investigation.
So, would they have, do they know if it's always at a certain time of day, or when a certain event happens?
They don't know. They're like, maybe it was recently checking out the carnival. Who knows? They don't know.
Okay.
They don't know the dragon's intentions. Your job is to find out the dragon's intentions.
Well, yeah, it's not about intentions, but there's a trigger for everything. So is it when certain ships sail across a certain part of the bay, they see a dragon's head, or when night falls, they see a dragon?
It's been completely random.
Okay. Beep. Okay.
So that's the name of a rat detector.
Is that thing going off more or less in the water?
It's going off and getting louder near the ships.
But is that where the idea, like my ranger skills are telling me the dragon is?
On the ship?
Yeah, like in that direction? Because we're here looking for the dragon.
Yeah.
But
Um,
so I guess the question is, like, as we're looking for the dragon, all of a sudden this nimble right detector starts going off.
So
like,
you're entering the water by where the seafarer is. Like the
Right.
seaman's fair. So the nimble right detector is catching something on those ships. It's within 500 feet. As you move away from those ships,
Okay.
the nimble right detector gets quieter.
Okay.
okay, so we know that if when we are done with this dragon, we go over here to find the nimble right.
Arabella is using all her willpower to keep going after this dragon and not go after the nibble right.
So you swim around for like 20 minutes and you're like, fuck, this was a dumb idea. Why didn't we just take a boat? And Bert, you see a shadow out of the corner of your eye.
Underwater.
Yes.
He's gonna just turn towards like.
Like, so you turn around and like right in your face, not right in your face, like not within striking distance of you in your face, is a young bronze dragon just looking at you with with curiosity in its eyes.
I feel like Bert doesn't understand the full capacity of water breathing, so he's still trying to hold his breath.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Well,
Do we
you're
notice this, the rest
funny.
of us?
Well, you hear the voice.
You definitely hear Bert's, I assume.
It goes, well, you're a funny one, aren't you?
Bert, you can talk.
We're looking at it like the what?
Wait,
Moving over towards it.
wait. Have we been able to do this the whole time?
Yep. That was the whole point of that disgusting potion.
I thought it made me swim faster.
Did you feel like you were swimming faster?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't swim often, so I haven't really had no means of comparison.
But that fish that was looking at you funny earlier, I believe he's back.
Motherfucker, where?
Over there.
Oska, no, Oska.
Just one of these days, just gonna come back with like a dead shark.
Like he's off battling a shark while we're trying to talk to this dragon.
I love it.
You all are a bunch of funny ones.
Yes.
Indeed.
Hilarious.
Nodman's up. Greetings, Great Worm. It is an honor to meet one such as you on this day.
Arabella is forcefully rolling her eyes.
Oh, you're a talker, aren't you?
I have my moments, and I drop into Draconic at this point. Like, I do hope we're not intruding upon your activities here in the bay, but we have been sent to ask you what your intentions are.
Oh, now you're just being boring.
My apologies. Before the excitement and
What about you,
interactions we
little
can have.
snake? What are you up to?
Enjoying the day. Heard there was some excitement in the harbor. Something about a magnificent creature. Thought I would check it out.
Magnificence. Magnificent. Oh, fuck.
Sounds like you're a funny one as well.
Magnificence. Magnificent. Yeah?
Yes.
Maleficent?
No, stop. She almost had it.
Magnificence is
Yes.
a wondrous thing. Have you seen the sea fair?
I have not had the opportunity yet.
Wonderful parades in the waters.
Do you enjoy fairs?
I enjoy interesting things.
That can be defined many ways. What is your definition of interesting?
Not boring.
That is an accurate definition. How does one so magnificent often entertain themselves?
A mirror helps. Y'all talking in Draconic, so I can't hear you. Sorry.
um. Well, I do what I can. I like to give some people a bit of a scare every now and then, just to see them poop their pants.
That's understandable. The people here are simple, to be polite.
And what about the pink one? Is she simple?
Very. But in a good way.
Have you come to see Magnificence? She says in common to Arabella.
Honey, I look at that every day in the mirror. But it's great to see it on someone else.
The dragon gives out a rumbly laugh. Oscar, give me an insight check.
Alright. Inside, I am not good at this. Nope.
It's hard for you to tell exactly what this dragon's intentions are. Anyone else can give me an insight check too.
I'm busy fighting a trout.
This dragon is very, very elusive.
It's hard to see with the water in our eyes.
And it's just not familiar with draconic anatomy, so, you know. Like, is that a face tick, or is that just their normal face?
Bless you.
I think I'm allergic to goblins.
Most are. Do you get used to it, though?
I'm going to swim away now.
Where will you be going?
Oh shit, I'm moving the map. Stop it.
That's a very powerful dragon.
Very powerful
I don't
for
know
such
what
a
was
young
happening.
dragon.
I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I? Yeah.
The earth shifts for them.
Earthquake!
Like all the water in the harbor just like drains into
Oh
the
shit.
Maybe I'll go north, maybe I'll go south. I'll just swim around for a while.
You know, I've heard that the shores of Kalamshan are filled with entertainment and excitement.
Is that north or south?
South.
Is it cold?
Warm. Quite warm.
I've just been up north then, where it's cold. It's very cold. Maybe I will head more south. Maybe I'll go west. Well, goodbye, my snake friend.
Farewell, Master Dragon. Is this a Master Dragon or Mistress?
It's a mistress.
My bad.
Ah,
My B.
Farewell, Mistress Dragon.
take care of your boring ones.
I shall.
Barretts eventually swims up with there's a fish in his mouth.
And just swims away.
Oska swims back up to the surface.
Does it look like it's leaving the harbor?
Looks like it's swimming around. Can't really tell if it's gonna leave the harbor or not.
It's okay, we weren't supposed to make it leave, we were just supposed to figure out its intentions.
At this point, that's extra.
Its intentions are entertainment. So find something more entertaining than the harbor and it goes away.
Why couldn't we try and convince it to go talk to the black staff lady? Because if they want something interesting, I would say a powerful mage is interesting, and maybe that would, take care of everything that we have to worry about.
They want something entertaining, though. Like, they're watching the sea fair and the parades, and
I don't care if they get what they want. I'm saying that we could tell them to go that way. And
yeah, but that just makes her go into the city.
and talk to the mage, and the mage can handle her.
Yeah, but the problem is it goes into the city causing...
Yeah,
Yeah.
now all of a sudden guards are in a panic, people are running around, like...
I mean, a dragon is quite intelligent and can polymorph, especially bronze dragons, which are known for polymorphing into all sorts of things
That's
to
fair,
interact with
and
humans.
it's great that Kieran knows that, but the rest of us, our characters, don't.
Yeah.
Any character that has any information about dragons would.
Okay.
And I assume as we speak Draconic, we might know a little bit about dragons.
I mean, that's like saying because I speak French, I know French history.
It was a bad idea. Let's move on.
So I feel like Bert's is gonna be the one to make me make this face eventually. I'm just saying.
Hey, whatever.
I feel like Bert's gonna be the one to make me make that face one day. The caption is, actually, you can win D&D if you do anything to make your DM make this face.
Oh, that, yes.
So the dragon's just swimming around in the harbor right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you guys get enough information?
Yes. We acquired the information that Blackstaff asked for.
Okay.
What do you know?
I say, let's go check out the sea fair, and she makes a grand gesture towards the Nimborite detector.
Oh, yeah, they think you guys are vaping a shit ton.
Alright. Following you.
Taking the lead. Bert's
Oska also uses this to pull the encounter and just kind of ties the ribbon and puts it in her pack.
Okay. So it's just the memory of what just transpired.
Yeah, it's just the memory. It's like the little Harry Potter thing where they like
Yeah.
pull.
Yeah. The pensive. Alright, you guys make your way back to the dock.
Yes, to the dock where the seafair was. People were watching that,
Yeah.
following the nimble right detector.
So you see three ships that are associated with the Sea Maidens Fair. Two are galleons. The other one doesn't say, but it's the flagship, so it's bigger.
Well, as we get close, is that the ship that's kind of pinging the most, or?
Um, it seems like each of the ships is pinging, or at least you can't really tell if one is pinging more than another, because they're
So they're all like right next to each other. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if we're swimming like between the ships, like it's just kind of like a GPS kind of general ping of it's in this vicinity, as opposed to like you're getting warmer, getting colder as we get close to ships.
as you get closer to the ships, you're getting it's getting warmer sound effects.
Right.
And you think it's like, oh, it's here, and let's swim away just to make sure. And it fades, but as you swim further away, it gets louder again as you get close to another ship.
Okay. Cool.
So, like, maybe there's more than one.
Right. So everybody take a ship. Of course, we don't really have a way to. Once we're on the ship, do we have a way of like identifying?
Nipple
I don't think I was
rights.
here when we introduced the nimble rights. I think I missed that session, so I don't remember.
This is my question. Aren't nimble rights meant for, like, noble people could have nimble rights as servants and stuff like that, so it's possible that these pings are just rich people having their servants here,
There
and not the specific
are
one we're looking for.
not many nimble rights in the city.
There isn't?
No. Like, the only reason why you found the first nimble right is because Sliver remembered that one nimble right in that parade that one time. And and it was a gift to that temple from someone else. I mean, you could take a ship, but like you could, just ask, hey, you have any nimble rights? Like, what's going on? I don't know how you want to approach these ships. It's up to you.
I'll take one ship. Just whatever's closest. Are we out of the water and dry yet? Or do we have to, like, approach the ship in the water?
They're each docked or
Okay.
anchored, so you would need a boat to get to it.
Okay. I say we just go and talk to the owners of the ship. I can.
So you
Talk
all
to them.
split up and take our own boat.
I would like you to go with me, Bert.
But then I can't get my own boat.
But we will get you your own boat.
Yeah. Fine.
Oscar, don't you have some way of, like, drying us off?
Yes,
Would you mind?
I suppose. She just kind of like flicks her hand at you.
Make sure I'm not, like, purple or pink or anything stupid.
You are completely dry. There may or may not be a kick me sign on your back.
No, take it off.
I watch Oscar do this and then just kind of say, "I'm okay," and use it to myself.
So
I just do it to myself.
Inspecting the ships, the two galleons, you can see the names on the back. One's called Heartbreaker, the other one's called Hellraiser,
I want
and the
either of those.
flagship is called Eyecatcher.
Actually, all three of them sound amazing. I don't care.
I will take the flagship.
I'll take the eye catcher. Oska's pretty eye catching, being the only Yuan-Ti.
So
Probably
Bernard
in
and
the
Oscar
city.
are going after the flagship,
Is that the
Eyecatcher.
eye catcher?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bert's Hellraiser or Heartbreaker.
Hellraiser.
Hell yeah.
I'll go to whatever. So there are 3 ships?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are Elabella and Bert's going to the same ship?
It sounds
Unless
like
you want to
said-
take Bert.
It sounds like you said Alabella.
He did, but I was going to let it pass.
My bad.
Unless you want to take Bert's. Unless you think you can handle Bert's better.
I have been handling Bert's for years.
That is.
Has it
true.
been years? I honestly can't tell.
Then I will go to the Heartbreaker. It seems fitting.
Why?
Very well.
Because I can break your heart if I wanted to. Like, I literally could make your heart stop
She's very powerful, Bert's.
working.
All right, how are you guys getting to these ships?
If it's a fair where lots of people are going, I imagine there's a ferry system set up. Even if it's wrong rowboats or something, there should be a way over to it. And we take the general public transport.
I
So
found
the way that the carnival works is that they do their attractions from the ships, and you
watch it from the docks.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, it's
grand
not
shows
like-
and explosives
Yeah,
and fireworks. It's not a carnival you
Right.
go and sit at. Okay.
It is, but the stage
It's like
is the
there's
ship.
the stage is the ship. There's like parades of other things happening. I'm just explaining that now before you get too much into your planning.
Then I look for the nearest person with a small boat. I say, "You there? Would you mind giving us a lift to these ships? I'll give you money if you do it."
How much? 10 gold.
5,
7.
6.5.
I'm not taking no silver.
Give him 7, Bert. Renard, whatever your name is.
Part of the thing, it's bargaining. It's what we do.
7.
You did
Fine,
bargain
7.
him down.
All right. Each.
Oh, we didn't say that now. Nice try.
All together,
Fine.
you'll take each of us to the boats we wish to go to.
Oh, more than one trip. That's gonna cost extra.
It's one
Oh.
round trip.
Yes.
Fine.
One
row,
round trip.
row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 7 gold for me.
That is like, 70 days work for him.
Yeah.
For one round trip. He's gonna drink well tonight.
All right, he's making his way to the Heartbreaker.
Drop off Arabella first.
Yep. I'd like to climb on board if possible.
All right.
And
So
go to.
You climb up the thing,
Mhm.
and there's standing a person going, "What you doing?"
I'm sorry. Do you mind if I have a small discussion with you real quick?
With me?
Yeah, with you.
Why?
I'm just curious about the operations of your ship. That's all.
Any conversation's gonna have to, go through Zord.
Okay, who's Sword?
The owner of
Where's
this fair
Zordrat?
establishment. He's on the eye catcher. I can send a message to him if you want.
Oh, that would be lovely. Just let him know that me and a couple friends just would love to have a conversation with him about his operations.
Meanwhile, the rowboat is going row, row, row. Your boat, like, going away from the ship.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk
Okay.
across to the other side and jump.
Alright. Alright. Jerry! Can you send a message to Zord that some people want to talk to him?
Tell them their names are Bernard and Oscar.
Alright. Bernard and Oscar. Alright. One moment. Nice weather.
It is wonderful weather. You guys have been doing a great job today.
Oh, you've seen the fair already.
Yes, I have. Did you see the dragon?
Ah, yes. She's popped up a few times. Quite a beauty, that one.
Oh yeah, so beautiful. Seems harmless though, huh?
Hey, Larry! Yeah, Jerry? Boss says he'll have him for lunch. Oh, well, you're in luck. Your boat's rowing away.
Yeah.
Well, we'll send you off to the eye catcher.
Thank you.
You might want to tell your, well,
Nah, who cares? Just let them do their thing.
okay. Come along, get you a boat. Actually, if you want, we could, how are you at swinging?
I would love to do whatever it is you have planned.
Alright. You're gonna climb up the rope up there, and you're gonna Tarzan your
Oh,
way
that
up to
kind
the
of
next-
swinging. Arabelle's immediately disappointed.
Damn it!
You're gonna Tarzan your way to the other ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was the swinging I meant. Wonderful. Let's do it.
Alright.
Wait, where did Brits go again? Is he still with Arbel or?
No, it's with Oscar.
Sorry, buddy. You get to miss out on it.
Damn it!
All right, I want to toss that across.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do the yell.
No, that yell is banned. That yell is banned. You will lose
You're banning the
inspiration.
weirdest things. If you're banning like a nickname, you're not gonna let. Do you just not like people be like a character? Weird thing to
Dean
defend.
wants to yeehaw, okay? He wants someone to
No,
yeehaw
it's
again.
not a yeehaw.
Oh, the
It's
Tarzan!
The Tarzan.
Okay.
Oh!
I'll allow that. I thought you were talking about the yeehaw.
Oh no, we're not yeeing.
That's banned.
This isn't the steampunk game.
Tarzan yell is totally missable. Hey, Tom, get her the rope! The one we go to the other ship with. Alright. Now, we are not responsible, nor shall we pay for any damages if you should fall into the water.
Deal.
Okay. Have at you.
Okay.
Make a strength check.
A street check. No. I was hoping acrobatics. Okay. Come on, dice, because that's all I got.
Hey! You Tarzan your way. Just.
Oh, sorry, she had disadvantage.
Shut up.
You make your way to. So the rest of you guys in the rowboat, you're just rowing around, and the guy rowing is like, "Oh, that's your fella there." The heck was that?
Oh.
Somebody on life support? Like,
No, fucking, that's what
doing
happens
some
when
whipped
Darth Vader's
cream.
asthma kicks up.
Did he just do a whippet or something?
No, it's what's it called? War removal shit. That's part of what I had to go get today.
Gross.
Yeah. Y'all are the ones who want to know.
You know.
He's a potato. Yeah, so you see Arabella swung her way over to the eye catcher.
Can't hear you.
Floof, you're muted.
Okay, I assume the rest of us get there first. You were
I'm
standing
swinging
away.
ropes.
Yeah, but you had to climb the side of the boat, have a conversation, let them go and send a message, have the message come back. All of that time, the rest of
True.
us were heading there. And if it's
True.
close enough for you to swing, it's a quick trip.
Alright, so you guys climb the boat, and there are people waiting for you. Welcome aboard the eye catcher! Mr. Zord is waiting for you.
Ah, excellent. Glad to hear.
And
Lead the way then,
Bernard
good
is so
fellows.
self-centered he thinks that like that's normal.
Yep, pretty much.
Alright, so
No nobility.
the crew person collects you three plus Arabella when she swings over and takes you to the captain's dining cabin.
Whew, that's a lot of fun. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that again.
So the dining cabin is bedecked.
Bedecked.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's like
Aha!
bedecked. Bedecked with gold
Bidet.
filigree and purple curtains festooned with silken tassels. This sounds so ostentatious. The wood paneling is scented with perfume. The magnificent feast laid out on golden platters sprawls atop a mahogany table of exquisite craftsmanship. Even the doilies are something to behold. Standing behind it all, with wine glass in hand, is a well-built, scantily clad man in his scarlet apparel, designed to accentuate his trim figure and bountiful chest hair.
Oh, good lord.
A flashy rapier hangs from his stylish belt. Welcome aboard the eye catcher, he says, flashing pearly white teeth. Zordo's Zord at your service. There's got to be a picture of him.
Please tell me there's a picture of him.
Oh
There's
my
got
God.
to be. Well, this certainly
I'm
does match the name.
90% certain.
Come on.
Like,
What's his
that
name?
has to be a thing.
What was his name?
Zardoz Zord. Hold on.
Share. Share.
Yes, and Sean Connery is the inspiration.
Oh, good lord. What is going on?
Alright, I'm sharing it. You asked.
Whoa, whoa.
This is what it is. Like it's not Dean Bean Dean. It is what it is.
Wow.
So wait, where is this?
Hold on.
It's gonna be in the Dragon Heist. Oh, it's uploading right now. It'll be in the Dragon Heist.
Checking its artwork.
It's
I have read that Sean Connery is like an inspiration for this.
I bet.
No, I'm just putting in there's like the main Dragon Heist chat. It's currently uploading though. The internet speed's really slow here. It's like really slow today for some reason.
Is that what he's wearing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Oh
Hold on.
my god.
Like
This is-
it's
Have
spot
Have
on.
you got the Sean Connery
This
one
is
uploading?
like gay pirate.
Yeah, it's
porno
uploading
level
now.
shit.
Yeah, it'll pop up in just a minute. You'll see the actual Sean Connery. Like it is spot on, minus the pirate hat.
Or just good
Honestly, the
lord.
pirate hat definitely improves the whole ensemble. Not gonna lie. But like,
Oh God. Okay,
God,
hold on.
I don't know.
Oh,
Here it is. There it
yeah,
goes.
I thought we were doing a heist movie, not a gay pirate porno, though. Oh my fucking god! It's literally word for word.
Wow.
God fucking damn it,
Wow.
My God.
Chris Perkins, man. Jesus.
Oh my god.
God bless Chris Perkins.
This is
me.
Sean Connery's legacy now. A D&D
Please.
pirate who wears a leather speedo and overalls.
please sit and enjoy the feast I have laid out for myself. There's plenty to share.
This is most gracious of you. I thank you for your sudden hospitality.
Did you prepare the food yourself?
No, the servants did that.
Of course.
Thank God.
You think a captain of his own ship is gonna do the dishes and the cooking?
Just curious.
I don't know why.
Are we all there? Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are
okay.
they were gonna tell me to go guys
the
half
four of you,
naked,
so
or is it just gonna be me?
Bert's, Oscar, Arabella, and Bernard are there.
So
Okay.
they were gonna tell him the guy's like half naked, or is it just me who's gonna have to say it?
I feel like you shouldn't just don't worry about it.
It's okay, Boats.
How he wishes to bedeck himself is up to him.
So tell me,
Look,
what brings you
I'm-
to my fair establishment?
Just saying, I got yelled last time I tried to walk around my skivvies.
Yes, but Bert, there were customers in the bar at that point.
Wow,
Yeah,
well,
what's the difference here?
fascinating bunch.
Ow.
That's the second time today someone has told us that.
You know, you have 3 wonderful boats. I love their names.
Well, thank you. I named them.
I wouldn't have doubted.
For Dean's knowledge, are we looking for a particular Nimblewright or just any Nimblewright in general?
There's a specific Nimblewright that caused the explosion, the fireball explosion.
Yeah, it was a Nimblewright
Okay.
made by Nim the Nimblewright, who is at the church, and it's like, if you find it, it's probably the right one. Because they are super rare.
Okay. So this detector, does it just detect Nimblewrights in general, or is it specifically targeting?
It is a Nimblewright detector.
Okay. So just any Nimblewright in general.
You're assuming so now.
Well, that's what I'm at. I assume when the guy who made the thing gave it to us and told us to go find this specific Nimblewright, that he would have specified whether or not this will tell us.
Nim is nonverbal, so the one who made the detector is a Nimblewright themselves.
Right. So how do we know what they wanted us to do? Like, I wasn't here for that, so I'm asking.
So the head of the temple, there's a dragonborn, discovered that Nim made a Nimblewright, which is a big no-no, and offered you guys 500 gold coins to destroy it and bring back evidence of it. And that Nim made the detector to go find it themselves, but couldn't leave the temple.
Okay. So Nim built a detector to track down the Nimblewright that he himself, or it itself, built.
Yes. So
Okay.
they might not have known that it's going to
Right.
detect all Nimblewrights.
Right. So the assumption is that it's detecting a specific one, but we
Yes.
don't actually know.
Yes.
Okay. I am on the same page now.
Does the party know what the Nimblewright they're looking for looks like specifically? would they be able to point it out in a crowd of nimble rights? Like if you had a police lineup of nimble rights, would you be able to point it and go, that one? That committed the murder.
No. But then nimble rights are like not common, so you think it's a nimble right. It's got to be the one. Aaron,
Well,
you're
until
muted?
we encounter multiple nimble rights.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, and I guess that's why we're asking. Is it like, are we talking about like, you know, Terminator T machines where they're all just out of a manufacturing line, or are we talking about like the R2 droids in Star Wars where they're all pretty much the same but maybe a different color scheme or slightly different aesthetic here and there?
You don't know.
Okay.
Do you do this fair every year?
Oh, we travel from here to there. We're based out of Luskin.
Oh, that's up north, huh?
Yes.
How long have you guys been in port?
Oh, you know, not too long. Maybe a 10-day or so.
And is your crew always your crew, or do you hire local whenever you come in town?
No, my crew's my own.
Do you employ nimble rights?
Nimble rights. Oh, did you see them? They provide excellent entertainment, that's for sure. Employee is a strong word to use with regards to them. They were a gift.
I see.
That's a generous gift. Do you mind me asking who it was that provided you with them?
Let's see. We visited the island of Lanton. We do that about once a year, and there's a wizard there. Not a gift. I bought them. I remember because they're a bit pricey. My mind's a bit crazy these days. Yeah,
Understandable.
he built these things, and I thought they'd be a good bit fun to provide some entertainment. So I bought 4 of them. I keep 2 on this ship, and then 1 on each of the other ones.
You just use them for entertainment purposes. They're not.
I'm all about entertainment.
We
You're definitely
are
just joking.
currently in the market for a good nimble right. Perhaps when your show is finished, you would allow us to inspect yours, just to make sure that we are employing the best inventor for the job.
Well, they are a bit pricey. They're about 10,000 gold each.
I'm willing to pay for the quality.
The wizard, did you happen to get his name whenever you were making such huge purchases to him?
His name is Leonard.
So, would you be opposed?
She doesn't believe that. I don't think. That seems like a crazy name for just a single.
Why are they interested in nimble rights? I mean, you've seen them in my show, I'm assuming.
We have.
We have our own entertainment business. It's not anything as extravagant as yours, but it's in town.
Competition!
Oh, no. We do not deal with anything in the harbor whatsoever. It's just something deeper inland in our own. We're locals, so.
We own a tavern and host our own entertainment solely for the tavern.
What tavern is it?
What is the name of our tavern again?
I don't want to tell him.
He wasn't here when we named it.
It's
Dean,
called
it's
the
the Jolly
Bearded
Good Hound.
Mermaid,
No.
Jolly
The
Good
tavern is
Spirits.
known as the Jolly Good Spirits.
Oh yeah.
and I tried to say something different.
Arabella says something different. Everybody looks at her funny, and Bernard corrects it.
I thought we decided the Bearded Mermaid, guys.
That would imply we were somewhere in the dock ward, but we're not. We're far from the dock ward. We're in the north ward.
There could be mermaids in the North Ward. You don't know. Have you ever seen a mermaid?
Not in the North Ward.
Not in the north
That doesn't
ward.
mean they're not there.
All right. So yeah,
Well, let's see. And he gets up and he opens the door, and he's like, "You come here." And you hear this metallic clang, 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 clang as a Nimblewright enters the room. Well, here's it up close.
weren't there 4 of them?
2 here, 1 at each other ship.
Well, they're all pretty much the same. You see one, you see all of them.
Do you have any recent
Yes.
acquisitions or new models? Something might have come into recently?
It's
We want to keep up to
not-
date with the latest fashions.
It's not that we are concerned with the look so much as the build. Just because one is quality does not mean they all are.
Well, I can assure you they all function the same.
I'm very choosy with my purchases.
Well, you won't be purchasing one of my Nimblewrights, so if you're saying
Of course
what you're
not.
saying, you'd have to inspect the ones you're going to buy.
But before I travel to find one of those, I would like to know that the manufacturer is as good as I would like them to be.
Well, that's not really into customer service of Nimblewrights.
It was merely a favor. Since you've been such a hospitable host, I thought maybe.
Well, you're the ones who climbed aboard my ship and asked to speak to me, and just happened to be having lunch. Is it just the Nimblewrights you had business about?
'Twas all that I cared to ask about.
The rest of you are quiet.
Well, I asked my questions, but they got spoken over and ignored, so I will hand off to my others to allow them to talk.
Well, I'm listening.
He was just wondering if you had any newer models, or if these were the standard.
Don't have anything new. I've had these for a year now.
Yeah, these definitely aren't the ones we're looking for. These are not the droids we're looking for.
Well, your hospitality has been most graceful. We should be departing now, though. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing your next display when it happens. Would you be able to provide us with a transport back to the dock?
Very well.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
The food was lovely. Thank you so much again.
My pleasure.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Did I get any vibes that he was like annoyed with our questions or flustered or like he was ready for us to leave as soon as we started poking too hard into the wizard or
Make an insight check.
not shit.
Yeah, he seemed fine. As far as you can tell, he was happy to entertain. He was entertained at your own presence.
Oh, what was the island that he said that wizard was from?
Lantern. All right, so he provides you transport back to the docks.
This is. Well, we have learned what we can, and this does not appear to be the place the Nimblewrights are, so let us go back to the Blackstaff and inform her of what we know.
Indeed.
Alrighty.
Did he say how long he was going to be in town? I forgot if I asked him that or not.
I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did.
Yeah, Dean, if you want to have cast that before you went to bed, that's fine.
Cool. Then it stays behind on the ship.
Chew. All right, you make your way to
The Blackstaff Tower.
Staff Tower.
Yes.
You find yourself on Veja. Miss Blackstaff.
Yep. Yeah, Oska at least will just kind of walk in, head up toward the Blackstaff's office.
She is working at something.
All right.
Ah, you're back. What did you find?
Oska hands her the ribbon.
Aha.
Figured this would be more insightful.
Very well.
If there's anything further you need,
I will ask.
she just turns and walks away.
And with that, you forget a renown with the Grey Hands.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Woohoo.
Woo!
I want it all.
I want it all.
And I want it now.
Alright. Where are we tracking that? Is there a place?
I just
that
put
we're-
it in my bonds. Like I put I put
Oh,
renown and I put the ones that
Let
I'm
me just do
tracking
the
of.
resource tab. So,
It's up to you.
Grey Hand, renown. Is this the first time we've gotten any? I miss so
Get
much.
Did you
There, wait.
Wait, hold on. Let's see.
The other one was with the monk, and I don't think Oscar was with us.
You did
Probably
the monk
wasn't.
thing, right?
What was the monk thing? I don't think
I
I
went to
did.
the mountain to go talk to the monk to get
No, you
a phrase
were,
from him.
Yeah, you were studying.
Yeah.
So that was Grey Hands, so you missed out on that.
Okay.
Did you go see the horse?
Yes,
The
I
talking
was
horse?
here for the point.
So
Yeah.
that's one renown with Harper's.
Okay.
Harper. You did not go dung sweeping.
No.
And you were there for the someone was killing the elves and half elves thing.
Yes.
So you would get a
Do you remember
renown
that?
with the Zentarum.
Okay.
Speaking of the Zentarum, have they had time to get back to me?
You haven't been contacted, but you're more than welcome to go seek them out again. It's only been about a day.
It's only been a day. Didn't they say they needed a couple?
Yes. But you can always
Oh.
be like, hey, anything? Maybe it's on your way back.
Okay.
What's Slyra up to?
How busy is the bar?
Minorly. It's like we're getting into the afternoon, and it's like very like no one's done work, so it's like I'm come here every day and I'm here all day customers.
Right.
But
The customers with no life and probably a few problems.
Not too busy.
All right. She's kind of paranoid right now, so she'll.
Any tinkering with a certain cryptex?
Oh, sure, why not? She'll mess around with that while she's tending the bar during the slow time.
So what are you
The
pairing
cryptex.
up?
I don't know. She's just like ever since the conversation with Bernard's sister, she's just like on edge.
Okay.
She didn't very much like the tone that she had. That made it seem like she knew everything and was quizzing us. And I was just like, does she work for somebody? I literally know nothing about her. She could be working for anyone. Who knows about? No shit. Yeah, so she's just like, her mind is like racing with possibilities of what could actually be going on. There's probably something.
All right. And as you're fiddling with the cryptext, a word which you've already figured out just
Yes.
slides into
I
place.
figured it out a while ago.
Yes. Just slides into place and it goes click. And
It's like, what if she's working for the Zen? Oh shit.
oh, that was gross.
I was like, what just happened? Like, oh shit.
God, they're here.
Scratch.
All right. So you open the cryptex opens on one side, and inside you find an unbroken glass vial of some liquid of some sort. You figured that if you had forced it open, whatever's inside might have eaten away the message inside. And then a parchment.
I very hesitantly opened the parchment.
All right. Uno momento.
Oh shit. I just realized something. What? I cast a spell a second ago.
Oh.
And I'm a wild magic sorcerer.
Oh, but is it just specify like which magic?
Just
or
anytime you cast a spell, you roll a d20, and if it's a 20, I
Well,
think.
it would have happened last night.
Well, but
she
I just
one
did.
today,
I did
too.
the encode thoughts for the
Oh.
encounter with the dragon.
Mm. All right. In your folder, there should be a handout.
In my fault. Oh, jeez. Ha! Joke's on you. I can't read cursive.
Oh wow. Well, good luck.
Can't read what?
It's all in cursive.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ, so many T's. D's? They all look the fucking same.
Do you want me to read it?
Can you really not read cursive?
I can, it's just hard.
Oh, poor thing. Get over it.
They don't teach that in schools anymore. It's okay.
Fucking dad and his unrecognizable handwriting.
If you want, I
Wait,
can
what
read
the
it out
fuck?
loud.
No.
Okay.
If you're reading this letter, then you're dead. Yeah, no shit, asshole. I'm literally skipping over sentences. Okay, but there is a... Wait, okay, so is there a key or is this the key? This key... Is there a key in here?
Hold on. It's been a while since I read the letter.
Oh,
Yes,
All right, who
there
else is
also-
digging this like
there is
Fabio
also-
effect
There is
with
also
Floof right now?
a key.
oh my god, I just realized his hair. Maybe
Like I just look and he's got like 80s like music video Fabio thing going on.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
You know what sucks is I didn't save this file, so I don't actually remember what it says at the bottom. But it's
Yeah, that's literally
it's-
just fucking space speech.
It's Elvish, actually. But it's something gag-worthy, trust me.
Be wary the Mad Mage.
Beware the mad mage.
Spoilers.
Oh, great! As if I wasn't paranoid enough!
What's he mad about?
I don't know, but he's... Oh, okay. This is... Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fucking fine. She just slams it on the table. This is fucking fine. She shakes the cryptex. Like, is there a fucking key in here?
Yes, there's a key in there.
Fucking... Dad, she just, like, tosses the cryptex behind her.
Did you catch... Did you read everything?
As
Come on,
best as I
Kayla, this is
can.
Ian we're talking about.
I know, there's like...
Guys, if you could fuck it here.
I can show it to everyone. If you want.
Y'all try to fucking read this shit.
I have read it, so it's not that bad.
Alright, so if you are reading this letter, then I have died. I pray it's of old age, but I know that is not my fate. I'm sorry that I have not been the best father to you. I know how often your mother and I fought that could not be easy on you. I've had a brief period of clarity lately, and I just wanted you to know that I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Oh, okay.
All my shortcomings and
I
for
see.
all that is still to come.
Alright, that's not important. That I don't care about his
No.
feelings.
Yeah, no, it does.
Let's see.
Even Slyra does.
This key is to a chest, blah, blah, blah. Hidden away somewhere at the Mage's Mountain.
Can't seem to remember what level I hid that chest. Perhaps. Gotta zoom in because I can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm having to do.
Durnan.
Perhaps Durnan remembers where it is you need to get to that chest, Lyra. It's very important. My life depends on it. Wait, that's not right. Your life depends on it. You are the blood. You are my blood, so your life depends on it. Break this curse on our blood. Beware the mad mage, Lyra. He'll try to take you for his
That's
own.
funny.
You are strong-willed, and I pray that I'll be enough. That it'll be enough to resist the madness. Congratulations, you're crazy.
Woo!
Awesome.
Paranoia.
And it fits because you're already being
Paranoia,
paranoid.
paranoia, everybody's coming to get me.
What's her name? Harmony?
Yes.
She finds Harmony. It's like, hey, if a customer needs help, can you take care of it? I need to go upstairs for a bit.
Okay.
And if anybody from Bernard's family comes knocking, let them in, but come get me immediately.
How will I know it's his family?
They'll probably tell you.
That makes sense. Okay.
And she goes upstairs to lets the ghostman handle the bar. She crumples up the letter and tosses it into her forge.
Wow.
And shit. God, fucking dad. Bullshit. Fucking curses. Mad Mage. Fuck everything right now. And she will start to work on a design that she's been thinking of, which is the repeating crossbow.
Cool. Cool. So, Crystal, are you going to the yawning portal?
Yeah.
All right. The afternoon crew is there. You see Durnan is doing the bartending tonight. Usually you see Bonnie because it's usually in the morning, but the proprietor is doing his thing. You see three strings playing in the corner.
And do I see what's her face? The half orc
No,
sitting in her usual spot? Really?
we do not.
I guess I will just go up to the bar and get a drink first.
Durnan
How you doing?
pours you a drink.
Thank you. She'll probably sit at the bar for a second. Is there people there, or is it just...
There's some people. It's not dead. It's like before work gets out, but it's busier than your tavern right now.
Oh, yeah. Now, did I know if Durnan is like familiar with Davil or anything like that?
You would assume that the owner of the tavern would know who's staying at it.
Yeah. I just didn't know how familiar he... Like, was it just like a customer that stays there, or is he familiar with...
You don't know.
Okay. Hey, is Davil here?
Oh, the fancy boy elf?
Mm-hmm.
The City Watch came and got him earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been arrested.
Him? What'd you do?
Suspect has to do with that business last night. I tell you, it's a bad time to be a Zent right now.
Mm. Did they clear out his room?
Haven't checked on it yet.
Mind if I give it a look?
Room's paid out for a month, but I don't know you.
I could rent it again, since you know it's
It's currently rented.
vacant. It's vacant, though. You know the owner's not coming back. I can just pay for the night.
But he's paid.
Mhm.
Just because he sleeps there doesn't mean others don't.
What's her name? Can't remember her name. Apparently I didn't write it down.
Yagra?
Yagra. Why did I not write that down? Do you know if Yagra's around? Because I usually always get a drink with her.
She's been a bit scarce today.
Well, will you just let her know that someone was looking for her?
If I see her, I shall let her know.
I finish my drink and I leave, I guess.
Alrighty. Bertz, what are you up to?
Is he here?
He's not even here. Never mind.
Mhm.
I just realized he wasn't in Roll20 and he's not in. What's Kid/Liz up to other than playing Fire Emblem?
Kid is gonna perch outside the villa that blew up,
Mm-hmm.
and that is his location of work for the day.
Gotcha.
Where he is just begging on the street.
So he's seen, like city guards doing their investigation of things. You've seen fancy clothed people around the villa. You assuming it's the Lord and Lady. They have 2 children
Well,
with them.
I met the Lord,
Yes, so you recognize
so
him.
okay.
They're happily keeping cooperating with the city guard in any of their investigations.
Do I see anything else suspicious? Anything that would catch my eye? Okay.
Nothing really. Bunch of dead bodies being taken out of the house.
Okay. Right. Do I see the dead bodies, or are they like covered up?
They're covered up. They,
Okay.
All
right.
They're being transported to the local storage temple thing. Later that evening, Bernard, you get a visit from Barnabas Blastwind.
Okay. I answer the door.
I just wanted to thank you for your cooperation in our investigation. Thought I'd pay you the respect of keeping you updated.
I thank you. This is most kind of you to do so.
Of course, this stays out of the papers.
Of course. I should never report such a thing.
May I come in?
Yes, do. Come in. Join me in the common room.
All right. Giving an opportunity for everyone to say where they are.
Is this like later on in the evening?
That's later on in the evening.
Now, is this the common room that's in the private area, or is this in the bar common?
I'll probably just take him down to a seat in the tavern, actually. Just a
He
table
would
hidden
want
away in a
someone
corner.
somewhere private. He would have gone to your
Then he would-
residence.
Then Bernard would take him up into Bernard's room for a private meeting.
Slyra is putting on armor, slinging her sword on her back, and she's going out. And she would like to catch a cab to the yawning portal.
Cool.
Liz will be at the
If
tavern.
I'm there, I would like, yo, you want some backup?
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming.
All right, we'll get to that in a sec.
Okay, can I come?
Mm,
Here's Liz.
somebody please roll me a d20.
Gotcha. Oh, wait, that's a D12.
3.
3.
No.
This is Liz asking.
Okay, if it's Liz, then still no.
Okay. I am definitely going to change my appearance and follow them.
Gotcha. So Bernard, in your private meeting, Blaswin informs you that officers arrived at the location to find Lord Grolhund unconscious, Lady Grolhund in shock, and their half-orc bodyguard bloodied but unbowed. Apparently, the Grolhunds had been held hostage for more than a 10-day by agents of the Black Network.
Oh my.
Most of the Zents were killed during the bloody revolt, led by Lord Grolhund himself. They identified the Zent leader as Urstel Floxen, but was among those who got away. He is still at large. Which the Watch,
Floxen.
yes, which the Watch plans to step up its search for him.
Still Floxen.
As
Please tell me Asuka is there the whole time and no one notices.
it's in Bernard's room,
Put in plain
so
sight. No, I know where it is. Asuka's just there sipping tea.
I'd be wondering what Oscar's doing in my bedroom. Like,
of the Nimblewright, there was no sign. According to the Grolhunds, the construct was delivered to the Grolhund Villa weeks earlier. The family took it in, not realizing it was a Zentarm spy, and Lady Grolhund has reported that it stole her necklace of fireballs.
oh my. This is most worrying, all of this activity. I am glad that a noble family such as the Grolhund have had their names cleared like this.
Well, I'm to be honest, I never really suspected they had anything really to do with anything, but I'm glad that they are unscathed in all
Indeed.
of this.
Myself as well.
It is your due diligence that led us to be on the scene before any real harm could come to them.
Well, anything at all that I can do to help the city guard, it is, of course, my duty, so I shall.
Thank you very much. And have a nice day.
And to yourself as well. Here. Why don't you follow me out?
Quite right, quite right.
And I guide him out of the house.
Flash scene to Slyra going.
She's not quite there yet. She's not hyperventilating yet.
Kid would be able to get there before Slyra.
Well, I don't know where she's going.
Oh.
Yeah, so I gotta follow.
Yeah, you follow.
Because I don't know the location.
Yeah.
And we get one of the taxis of
Like one of the drays?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No,
Yeah, I tell him, yawning portal, make it snappy.
Yeah!
yeah, Liz totally didn't care until she wasn't allowed to go.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, so eventually you arrive at the yawning portal. It is later in the evening, so business is booming. Music is playing. People are merry, drinking their asses off.
Oska's in her
Tell me what's
tower.
going on.
Oska's there.
She's in her tower.
Oh, okay.
Remember that like puzzle box thing that I found? Or
Yes,
that
did
came
you
in.
solve it?
Yeah. And wish I hadn't. Because it had a letter from my shitty dad. And well, apparently, he's fucking maybe enemies with the Mad Mage or something, or the Mad Mage has something to do with his death. Apparently he's after me. Bloodline's cursed, I guess.
Whoa. The Mad Mage.
Yeah.
First off, player asking DM question.
You know of the Undermountain because of the yawning portal, but the Mad Mage is like legend. It's not a current thing.
Are you trying to tell me that your dad told you in a letter that he was enemies with the Mad Mage and that... Okay, is your dad's was he dead? Was he
is dead.
Was he
Sane?
sane? Yeah.
I don't know, DM, was he? Did I get any inklings before I left for college that my dad was fucking insane?
Well, I think from the letter you might have gotten hints that maybe he wasn't as sane as you thought. And your mother always called him a fucking crazy, so...
Yeah, but mom calls everyone that who she doesn't like.
What are you wanting to do right now?
Well, so in the box there's this key, and she pulls out the key. And he says it opens a chest that he hid in the fucking Undermountain, the Mad Mage's lair, I guess, which apparently has a lot of levels. And he said that he doesn't remember which one, because, you know, fucking of course, how convenient. Or inconvenient. I don't know.
Convenient for him?
Maybe? Depends on what's in the chest.
Where's this conversation happening?
Good question.
On the way. We're in the taxi.
Oh, okay.
On the way over.
Carry on then.
And he said, Durnan. Good old Durnan might know.
Oh, no.
So, I've got a few questions for Durnan. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Do you have the letter?
No, I fucking burnt it.
I feel like I have to be hanging off the back of this thing.
Totally!
That's the only way.
Make a stealth check.
Flyer.
Stealth, okay.
Now, passive is 15.
You're totally hanging off the back of it.
Flyer, don't you think that... Oh. Is that all the letter said?
No, but it's what's got me worked up.
Did the letter... Okay,
I don't know, he did a bunch of apologizing for the first paragraph.
From what I remember of the last little bit in Elvish, it was basically along the lines of, like, And of all my life's work, you were the best thing I ever made. Bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
She like remembers what that line says, and then you just see Sarah go, ugh.
Are you okay? Because I mean, if you start throwing up, I'm gonna start throwing up. I just
Ugh, no.
look. We can talk to Darren, and we'll get to the bottom of this. But just
And then fucking Bernard's creepy ass sister rolls up this morning, fucking making it seem like she knows more than she does, and asking all these probing questions.
and Bernard just told her everything, didn't he?
And no. Well, he let slip about the nimble right, even though that wasn't posted anywhere in official papers. And then she was like, "Oh, I don't remember he reading anything about the nimble right. How do you know about the nimble right?" And it's just like, "What the fuck, lady? Please stop. Go away."
So you don't trust Bernard's sister?
Not a no. And she asked if she recognized me from anywhere, which isn't like there's nothing really wrong about that. But now it's fucking this letter and her probing question. Now I'm thinking it's like shit. Like, who is she? Who does she? I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot, and it's kind of fucking me up.
We can figure out who she is. We can talk to Dernan, we can figure out who she is, and we can get all this taken care of to where you don't have to worry.
I know. Even Bernard was weirded out.
He was?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. If I wasn't so pissed at him, I'd actually talk to him. No, don't even get me started on that.
All right,
Maybe you should
go ahead, miss.
I thought coming back to Waterdeep was a mistake. Should just stay in Silvery Moon. And she gets out.
Arabella just follows quietly.
Saw the whole fucking dragon thing go.
Stupidly. It was pointless for me to go. The two draconic heads just sat there and talked to it in draconic, and I just kind of, swam in the water.
It snubbed Bernard.
I don't know that, though. I don't know what they talked about.
Mm.
Apparently, it's just bored and it likes to swim around and do whatever. It's what happens whenever you have giant bullies. They think they can do whatever they want, so they do it. And it's not like we can actually kill a dragon. I'm just glad that I didn't have to watch them do something stupid.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Dragon swoops down and hears you smack talking it.
I heard you was talking shit.
Joking.
You want me to say it again? Since you heard.
Alright. Yawning portal.
Anyway, would you mind, seeing if you can get... I know it's probably fucking busy here, but... I don't know, I think if I try to open with Dernan, I'm just gonna fuck this up and say something stupid. Would you mind just... getting these gears going?
Sure. Funny thing, I was here earlier, so it shouldn't be a problem whatsoever.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Do you want me to actually get the subject on the key?
Ideally. Try to be
Get his
discreet
follow.
about it, though, because...
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm paranoid now.
I can tell, and maybe rightly so. So let's just take a step back, and I'll lead. It's okay.
Right.
Paranoid.
This is
so I feel like Slyra's going to be looking out more often.
Yep.
So kid's gonna have to be stealthy as fuck to be like, I'm not actually
Hyper
watching you
alert.
guys.
Well, actually, I think Kid's a different person right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna go poorly for Kid then. She
So-
thinks he's getting snuck up on by some stranger.
So at this point, you guys are at the bar, right? So
hmm
We're walking in right now after we just talked.
Yeah, you might be making a few deception checks if I'm not listening. What are you talking about? You know.
Yeah, okay. Kid will keep a decent distance behind, not really trying to eavesdrop on this conversation, but when they go to Durnan, they'll post up at like a table or on at the bar.
hmm
At this point, I don't think like anything suspicious has had to like occur.
I just meant in the fact that Slyra is like hyper aware of her surroundings. She's looking like she's paranoid.
I got you. Right now, I think she kept their cool. So right now, it looks like
Nothing needs doing right now.
a redheaded female teenager had to ditch the leather armor that Liz usually wears, so has on whatever urchin shirt that had under that.
All right.
Whenever we enter, I will look at the bar for the most. Because I don't know how it's probably pretty busy, but is there any unoccupied spot at the bar?
It seems pretty full.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of people are gathered around the bar, and there's a bunch of them are counting,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like counting, looking at the board that Durnan has behind the barkeep, and then looking back at the yawning, like the portal.
Someone's about to go back into the, or someone already bet that.
If you look over by the well, you can see a couple people like leering over. They're like, "Don't say nothing yet."
So someone's in there. Okay. Grand, and I'm assuming Durnan is just beside the board or whatever.
Yeah, he's keeping track of things, and people are making more bets. Telling people off because no, you already made a bet. You can't make another bet. You lost.
Probably should wait until this gets cleared out because he's going to be pretty busy. You can just go sit over there and watch if you want for now. You're not going to get anything from him while he's handling the bets. Ian.
Sorry,
Uh-huh.
I'm flipping through. Sorry, I was flipping through my character sheet.
We are, because they're doing the bets right now, because there's
Yep.
someone that's going into the Underdark or whatever. We're just going to go sit at a booth until that gets cleared out because he's way too occupied to try and talk to him.
Okay. Yeah.
So we just go find a bar to sit in or a booth to sit in, and people watch for a bit.
Oh, we've got a tug. Bring it up. And you see some guy pulling out the rope. It's a silver. Well, damn it. Call the time here. Bring him up. He's paid. Or is it gold? It might be in a gold. This time, it lasted 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Anyone who got near that is a winner. Rest of you lot are fucking losers. So fuck off. I'll take your money. And then you see, like, a minute or so later, hoisted out of the well is this would-be adventurer who looks terrified as fuck. And things go back to normal business. People are paying up. getting money.
See, we need a catch like this if we ever want to get this busy. And then she just realizes that she's actually here for a reason, so she goes up to the bar whenever she feels like an empty spot.
A spot clears up.
I don't know if Slyber's coming with or if she's staying
Oh, yeah.
behind.
She's
Okay.
fucking glued.
Okay. Durnan, how you doing today? Tonight.
Oh, it's nice to see you again. Twice in one day.
Your drinks are just that good. Mind if I get another? And one for a friend?
I'm always happy to pour a glass for coin.
Kid is at the end of the bar. Not close enough to hear, but
Gotcha.
definitely looking.
Actually, what is Slyer's last name?
Arrakis.
Actually, you might be familiar with my friend. Are you familiar with the family Arrakis?
It's a family that's around here.
Well, let me introduce you. This is Slyra Arrakis, my girlfriend.
Sorry, just like fucking beat red. Looks away, coughs.
Oh, don't be embarrassed. It's okay. This is Durnan. Are you? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've had drinks here before. You know Durnan.
Yeah.
You might actually have known. What was your father's name? I'm sure I would know this because we talked about this. But what is your father's name? Erd.
Eldraine.
Ultra. Is that okay? Uldrain.
Thank you, Xanathar.
I was like, shit, what is his father's name? Quickly go to Scrivener, go to Slyra's page. Gotcha.
I was also like, shit, what's my dad's name?
Whenever he comes back with the drinks, you might be familiar with her father, Uldren.
Aldrin Soul.
No.
Well, can't
That's
say,
not my dad.
Don't know why you'd think I'd be familiar with him.
I mean, you're a bartender. You're a very popular bartender. I'm surprised you don't know just about everybody in this town.
To be quite honest, I don't even remember your name, lass.
I never gave it to you, so it's okay. Look. The whole reason that I would even assume so is because her father, rest his soul, left her with quite the note. And it mentioned you by name.
Well, I heard he was a crazy one.
Slyra
So-
just puts the key on top of the bar.
I would
Is that all you've heard?
I would forget you've ever seen it, and just best live your life.
Where's the chest?
It is best you just forget about it.
Don't fuck with me right now, Durnan. She's like clenching the key right now, and it's like her hand is like shaking.
Hey, bartender!
I'll reach
Good
out
break.
and just like grab her hand that's shaking, give it a little squeeze and set it down. We're just curious. And it's one of those things that if you sit there and tell us to forget about it, it's just going to make us want to dig deeper. And it would be easier if you just talk to us about it.
Can I please get some service around here?
Bonnie will be with you in just a minute. You know, you sure have grown up quite a bit. That's for sure. You're not going to let this go, so wait till after hours or tomorrow. We'll talk in private. Your choice. And he walks off to go serve the person at the end of the bar who's like, "Give me a fucking drink!"
Arabella will just turn to Slyra. So?
She just looks down to her hand. I probably gripped the key so tight it like broke skin.
Okay, yeah, we're going
I think I need a drink.
Yeah, here you go. She slides over her drink and she just like pries your hand, takes the key, doesn't take it and put it in her pocket, but she just like sets it down. Have my drink and your drink. Have them both. It's okay.
Why does everybody gotta be so fucking cagey?
I'm not cagey.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait till tonight or you want to do it tomorrow?
We'll wait till tonight.
Do you want to just chill here then?
Yeah.
I'm surprised the kid didn't follow us. As Arvel looks around. Or excuse me, I would say Liz, because Liz was the one that
Unless
talked.
you slipped.
Mm,
Would you have slipped?
would I have slipped? Should I roll like a d20 on that?
Roll a d20.
Wait, kid?
If it's lower than 10, you meant kid. If it's higher, then you meant Liz.
I think you slipped.
I think you slipped. You slipped. You slipped.
Wait, kid? But
Oh wait, Liz, my bad.
wait a minute.
Inside check.
Inside check. Man, my +0 wisdom.
You still get a nat. Wait, does your deception automatically beat that?
Oh
It
yeah.
was a natural 2.
My deception is like a 5 or something.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
But I will say Arabella like totally wants to say.
But kid didn't.
Where
was kid?
Oh.
Like I haven't seen him like at all today. Wait, no, he was there this morning.
You
He was there when we got back.
He was there with the sister.
Yeah.
You might have just missed him or something. You know, like you thought you saw him, but you didn't see him or something like that.
It gets to be around midnight, and you can see Durnan. He goes towards the well. He goes, "Alright, something's wrong with the well. I'm closing up early tonight. Everyone get out." And you hear the usual grumbling. The regulars know this is not an uncommon occurrence. I mean, it's uncommon, but like they don't argue. You know, if Durnan says something's not right, something might be coming up, people leave. So people like knock back their drinks and head towards the door.
Staying in our seats.
Yes.
Does anyone else try to stay in their seats? Maybe someone across the bar.
I think kid is pretending to be really drunk. Trying to decide if they are drunk.
Do a con save.
I don't think they drank that much. I'm trying to decide like how far it would have went now. Would have tried to keep. Wouldn't want to risk getting drunk in like a weird form.
Makes sense.
But yeah, they will pretend to be very drunk so they can kind of slowly make their way out. on their way out. How do these paper birds work? You got to write on them?
You write on them, you think of the intended person, and it'll go to them.
So I probably would have done this through the night, like as the night was. But I will write a note to Arabella, but I won't send it until it's time to get up. That I will make a very dramatic drug show of getting up for dirt. And like, all right, I'm leaving. Finally. But the note that it said to Arabella is, I'll be right outside. But I would be very dramatic about my exit.
Arabella, make a perception check.
Definitely got the note. I just need you to know who I am.
Okay, you're able to catch it before it hits you in the face.
Oh, I didn't know that's how it worked.
Did I see where it came from with that 20?
You know the general direction, and you see someone slowly going, alright, I'm leaving. I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
I ain't as think as you drunk I am.
What does Slyra say with the bird that I just caught? Or did I catch it without Slyra noticing?
You'd have to make a sleight of hand with that.
Ooh,
You definitely did not know how that worked.
not as good. I need to get expertise.
She does not
Good
notice.
enough.
With our
Intelligent, but not wise.
And it would be a kid will.
I would look for the drunk person, obviously.
I want to go to like an alley and change into kid form and then just perch up like right outside the bar. Like an act like right outside as if like begging for money, has like a hat out. Telling jokes. Because as the crowd's leaving, trying to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Cop.
3 strings in his news recorder, and Darren's like, upstairs now. And he drags himself up the stairs until eventually all but the 3 of you are in the bar. I'm not going to tell you where the chest is. It's not happening.
Then why did you want us to wait?
Because talking about such matters is best done in private.
Then what are we going to talk about?
Do you have any other questions besides where the chest is?
How'd you know him?
We did our adventuring together.
Kind of adventuring.
The Undermountain kind.
No, fun.
We both made our riches off of it.
What's in the chest?
Hell if I know. But it's-
Bullshit! Bullshit you don't know!
It's whatever is in that chest, it's best to be forgotten.
So you know where it is, but you're not gonna tell me. And you're gonna play coy and act like you don't know.
It's not going to bet anyone.
Oh, really? How do you know that if you don't know what's in the chest?
Whatever's in there can't be good.
How do you know that?
Because it was left behind.
So? You know, I'm getting real sick of people lying, acting like they don't know shit.
Arabella's kind of shrinking in her seat a little bit.
What's the security like, hypothetically speaking? Talking like a lock?
The doors are probably not locked yet.
I'm drunk stumbling quietly back into the building. I just want to be able to hear that. I hear shouting, so I just want to get to where I can hear the shouting.
Make a stealth roll.
Okay. Who put that there?
Out!
I'm sorry.
Are you
I'll put
Kid?
it where I
Or
think
are you
it
someone
was.
else now?
He's Kid.
Kid. I'm sorry. I'll put it
Slimer, you see
back.
Kid.
I don't know where it went. It might be in pieces. Like in the other room, I assume.
Yes.
Or no, it opens up into the main room, like
yeah, it
the front
opens
door
up
does.
into the main room. So Slayer, you do see Kid.
She looks
My
at
bad. I'll be right outside. I'm sorry. I don't know where this came.
Arabella. What the fuck?
Doesn't pretend to know either of you and goes back outside.
Friend of yours?
No.
Good.
Right. Listen, we both did our adventuring down there. We both made our riches. Your family was well off for it. Not everyone remains sane. Plenty of times your father wanted to go back down there, and I had to put a stop to it.
Just going down there addicting for adventure seekers.
Well, I built my tavern upon it. It's hard to get away from. So since you've not been down there, best you just stay away.
What if I wanted to make a bet to see how long I'd last down there?
You wouldn't
With Syra.
last.
Well, what if we did? And then we've already gone down there. And then there's no hurt in you allowing us the information that you have that you're holding back because you think it's what's good for us. But that's really not your decision.
If you pay the money to go down there, then you go down there. But I'm
Mhm.
not obliged to help you.
I guess you can, in good conscience, not help us and just let the daughter of your old adventuring pal wander there aimlessly.
This is me
That
warning you and acknowledging that you make your own choices. I warn anyone not to go down there, and yet I know most of them don't last long. And they come right back up. Those that go down there and don't come back up, their corpses are down there for sure.
is there such a thing as or a person down there that can curse you?
There's a lot of things down there. You'd have to be a little more specific.
Arbella just looks to Syra like, I don't know what was in that letter. You just mentioned curses.
I know you're upset. And I'm sorry about
Jeez, was
that.
that fucking obvious?
How about this? Mad Mage. Legend or truth?
It is a legend.
But is it truth?
There was a mad mage once upon a time.
Did you ever meet this Mad Mage?
I really don't want to talk about my time down there.
I really don't care to hear about your time down there. I care to hear about the things that affect Slyra. And as long as you tell me that, I'll quit asking you all these unpleasant
I don't
questions.
know why she would be affected by the actions of her father. We both went
Well,
down there.
Dad seemed to fucking think I would.
I don't know.
That something came after him, and now it's going to be coming after me. So I guess if it has something to do with the fucking Undermountain, then it doesn't matter if I stay out of it. It's coming out anyway.
Could it be that he was just mad himself?
Are you really willing to chance that on a probability? Like, there is 100% chance that he could be bad, but there's also the chance that he could be totally sane and be trying to warn his daughter, and you're just in the way.
And with all the crazy shit that's been going on lately, I've been inclined to actually believe the dead fucker.
Crazy shit.
Oh, don't pay attention to the news much, do you?
What does the stuff in the news have to do with you?
Oh, well, the fucking things blowing up outside of our place of business. Zen agents dead in the streets.
I think that's happening to her as well, and she's not cursed. Honestly, I think you just have a string of bad luck. Don't think it has anything to do with the curse.
Could be cursed by association. There's also that.
My suggestion is to never go into the Undermountain.
Alright, well, you can take your suggestions and you can shove them.
Oh.
You go down there and you probably will curse yourself.
You know, Arabella, coming here was a mistake. This guy clearly doesn't know anything. Whatever. We don't need whatever information he doesn't have. I'll go down there and I'll find it myself.
But you're not going down there tonight.
No, you're right. I need to prepare. I got shit I need to do, unlike you. Have fun running your shitty tavern. Ale is garbage anyway.
There's so much salt in your voice. Oh my god. Ah.
Arabella, I'm going home.
I'm right behind you.
Both
So long, Durnan, and good riddance.
He just sighs, locks the door behind you. Outside, Kid is waiting.
You.
Hey! Glad to see you guys here.
Why are you here? Did you follow us? How did
No.
you know?
I'm here every night. This is where you make money when the bargain. Look, they showed like a hat full of copper. What are you guys doing? Place is closed.
You know, maybe the rest of the group was onto something. Something weird is going on with you two. Disappearing together. Now you're following me while Arabella's with me. So what's up? Something too important that I don't get to know about it?
What? Like, look at Arabella. What just happened? You just came out of a random bar and started yelling at me and insulting me and Arabella. Did I miss something?
Can you not just tell him, Kid?
Tell her what?
You know what? I don't need to know. It's fine. She waves down a taxi.
That awkward moment. Waiting on it.
Kid, can we please just tell her? She's going through enough shit. She doesn't need to be paranoid about something like this.
Alright, I'm sorry. Yes, I was following you. I was worried about you.
I don't care. I don't care that you follow me. I don't care at all. I appreciate the backup. I would back you up in a heartbeat. It's just that's not the strain. The strain right now is you being Kid and Liz and me not being able to tell Slyra because she saw Liz knowing about you being here, and now you're here as Kid instead of Liz. And that right there is the biggest problem because she's going to put stuff together, and I've been lying to her about you for you, and she's not going to like that because she's going through stuff right now, and she's very paranoid, and a liar is not what she needs. And I don't want to be what she doesn't need.
Is Slyra here now?
Yeah, imagine Slyra just standing right there.
I walked off like a few feet to.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah, I guess I didn't think that she walked off that far.
Well, I assumed otherwise, so just take it.
Maybe you're like you're talking in that volume, but Arabella's like kind of like shout whispering.
I'm also mixing in the thieves' cant that I taught Kid.
There, okay. Slyra, you know
Okay.
something's going on. You're not sure what exactly.
I mean, she won't believe you anyway. So it's fine.
She'd believe you if you said it. She'd believe you if you showed
Okay.
her the way you showed me.
Slyra, me and my sister Liz are the same person. That's the big secret.
Hold on. And
What am I holding for?
Her reaction. What?
Okay, so I told my secret. Why are you all mad?
you just like she's stunned.
Oh, great. You broke her. And with that, we'll end the session tonight.
The kid hopes she's just bold, so he's not proving it.
So there's gonna be on this one. What if Slyra is actually Kid?
First, he's just like mulling things over in his head of like things
Yeah.
Kid has said to him.
He can't sleep.
Wait, hold on. Like all basically all you see is like just the equations just floating around his head.
Alright, we will end this session here because it is past 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for playing and watching. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.